Are we rolling?
All right, I think we're good. I think the pumpkin cream cold brew, they're ordered.
Yeah.
And we're good to go.
We're off the diet. You want to know what I ate last night?
What'd you eat?
The Dairy Queen, got myself a Blizzard.
Oh.
And also, bro, the pumpkin pie Blizzard is a fucking hitter. I got that from the hip, dude. I went from the hip and I just went to see what it was all about. I asked him, he said, what size do you want? I said, let's not make a joke out of this. We know it's going to be a large. Got the pumpkin pie. The dude fucking reluctantly put the whipped cream on it with the fucking sprinkle of the brown stuff. What's the brown stuff? Nutmeg? I don't even know.
Sure.
It's incredible, dude. I took one bite and there was like a crunch to it. I realized there's pie crisp in the pumpkin pie Blizzard, dude. Pumpkin pie crisp. It's fucking incredible, dude. It just sent me off. Sent me off into the atmosphere.
You know, I've been on a diet.
Yeah, you've been on a diet for sure.
I've been on a diet.
That classic joke, that seafood diet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, we're just seeing food.
Whenever commercial pops up, I'm ordering that fucking meal, right?
Wendy's, Baconator, bang. What about these new commercials with the Subway, dude? With fucking Russell Wilson.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, am I dangerous?
It's like
don't tell me
it's
that.
like a kids TV show. Like anybody who has kids, like if you watch Blippi, which worst fucking show ever, like Coco Melon, all these things, they'll be like, my favorite color is blue. What's your favorite color? And they pause for 6 to 7 seconds, long enough time to you're like, are we supposed to answer this? And then he goes, that's my favorite color too. That's what Russell Wilson did in a Subway commercial.
Yeah.
But he's expecting adults to tell him what he did dangerously.
I know, but you know, it's nice. It's got a little spook factor to it for October. If you think about it, you're talking about dangerous.
Yeah, I guess anything dangerous, I guess.
Like, oh, that's a little dangerous. I don't know if I'll do that.
I don't know if I do that. I'll tell you something I did dangerous. Ooh, too early.
So basically, we don't have a Taylor Lewan Spooktober intro.
No, I didn't even think to do it, dude. Like I said, you sent me it last night, and I thought, oh man, yeah, Spooktober intro. We're gonna talk about Spooktober and the rules and all that, and then I kind of just went back to watching Bodies. I'm fucking heartbroken, dude. I might have ruined Spooktober before this thing even really started.
It's something that I personally look forward to.
You don't think so? You think, okay, JP.
But it's something I selfishly like look forward to.
I love doing them.
Listening.
I like sitting there and making notes.
Because I was thinking like, okay, hopefully my Michael Myers mask is at the bus, and I'll just wear that the whole time this time. That way I don't just sit there like with my mouth open watching you just body this thing.
Digesting the fucking.
Like, look at him work. Look at him like put this spooky story together.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's not spooky. When you're driving down the road in a Chevy Silverado, though, which is our presenting sponsor. And I know this, and it's early in the season for every team, for every team still in the hunt, but one team has already won it all, and that is Chevy and its star player, the Silverado. According to JD Power, Chevy is the most awarded brand for new vehicle quality, and Chevy trucks have won more new vehicle quality awards than any other brand. That's some serious hardware, but champions don't stop. They keep moving forward, and that's what Silverado is all about. Week in and week out, Silverado brings an unstoppable grit and determination. Head over to Chevy.com and learn more about Chevy Silverado for JD Power 2022 U.S. award information. Please visit jdpower.com/awards. Holy shit.
Did you read that?
No, that's the first time I read that. That's the first time I read that, dude.
Insane, brother.
Boy's been out of ball for 2 weeks. His brain is starting to cook. We're starting to cook, boys. We're fucking in it. First week of Spooktober. The vibes are high. People on the fucking bird are getting after it left, right, and center. Your boy came in here, let everybody down with that first little beginning you heard. I was supposed to do something that Will thought I was going to do. I ended up not doing it. My heart is broken. I'm sorry. I won't let you down. Maybe I get super high on Percocets after I get my surgery this Thursday. I send you guys a little something. We're befumbling words. We're muttering. We're uttering. But at the end of the day, we'll get it done. And I promise I'm going to give you something special before the end of the year because you're my special guy and that's how I'm going to treat you. Spooktober. I know you want to talk about it. Tell me about your weekend because I know it didn't start the way you wanted. Which you never responded to my text.
Oh yeah, it was tough. You texted me that on Saturday. Like
it was in the wedding. It was during the wedding.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't know everybody out there. I'm sure everybody saw me get that tweet off. I had to like walk outside and like go find a hill, and I'm like walking up there trying to hold the phone up to get service. God. But fall weddings. Like let's circle back to the take we had a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. For our fallen guys that couldn't go to the Tennessee game with Florida there. But fall weddings are just abysmal, bro. Like all in all, it was a good time. Mm-hmm. Fun Missouri wedding. We have.
I just feel for you, so I'm getting one in for me. Okay, you do your thing. That. You just keep saying your deal. I'm hurting right now, and this is the best thing I thought I could do for us.
Fun, typical Missouri wedding. It's either you got one or two choices. It's like the Knights of Columbus. It's like two halls that are at the small town, and you're going to be inside in either one of them, just four walls. metal roof to where there's zero service.
A lot of echo.
There's Little Caesars Pizza. There's a nice little buffet. But other than that, like, you know, you just have a good time. It's like a high school reunion. It was fun. But people are trying to figure out Wi-Fi passwords, sharing the passwords. People are trying to set up like their iPads so we can get some kind of service going on so we can watch the football game. But I mean, fall weddings just need to be, what is it? Is it abolished? Is that the right word?
Yeah, dude. I think abolish would be a good thing.
Abolished is like we should ban it,
We
right?
gotta take that to Congress immediately.
Yeah,
we gotta
yeah,
take it to we gotta start going through whatever bills we have to go through to get that thing really taken care of.
It's like I had to miss. It was Saturday too, so it was the college slate, and we were in Missouri, so I couldn't even hit the Barstool Sportsbook app, and I'm thinking, mother of God, because we had a winning record on Saturday. NCAA, we're now in the green just on that weekend, and Nebraska won.
They fucking won, boys.
Nebraska won, boys.
Fucking won. And it's giving us some light, dude.
I know.
It's giving us
people were
some
texting
fucking
me
light.
that it was like, this is a different looking defense. This is a different looking team. They got a little bit of fire. They got a little passion. And matter of fact, you wake up the next day and you realize they are tied for first in the division of the Big Ten West. They are tied.
Could we see a Nebraska-Michigan Big Ten championship game?
We truly could.
That would be fucking unbelievable, dude. A double Bussin Bowl season. Oh. Back and forth. It could go to one and come back to the other. Probably not. But you know what I'm saying? It could go double take on one side too.
And like, you know, it was Saturday morning, so you throw on a spook just to like say you can check a box.
Yeah.
Like we got on
check
Netflix.
the box.
I got on Netflix. I threw on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Phenomenal
Which
spook,
one?
by the way. The like, what do you like? The first one that we saw growing up.
Okay, so like 2006.
Yes,
2007
that one.
Okay,
That one
got
with Jessica. Is it Jessica Biel?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Which is outstanding, by
Great
the way.
movie.
It's great.
Yeah. Creepy. Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre, isn't that like a remake? Don't they have one back in the day?
Yeah, one back in the day in the 80s.
Yeah. Not talking about that one. But you throw that one on to check a box. You can't really live in a
74.
spook. But I'm embracing it everywhere I go. I wore this on Saturday. Wore
you
the
should.
black Spooktober one on Sunday. Obviously, you know, wearing as much as I can. Pumpkin cream cold brews every day. I'm embracing it as much as possible. However, not the greatest start to a Spooktober weekend because I was in Missouri the whole time. And then I'm driving half the day. Driving half the day on Friday, driving back half the day on Sunday. It's hard to fit everything in.
It's frustrating. For those of you who are sitting there probably engaged, thinking about a fall wedding, I understand the draw to it because the weather's breaking, the fall leaves, like you have a beautiful black backdrop as you're sitting there saying your vows and everything. But here's a couple things to think about. One, it's not about you during Spooktober. It's about the whole entire holiday. And also, when do people get married? They get married on the weekends. Specifically Saturday, for the most part. On a Saturday, you don't want half of your guests trying to set up an iPad and figure out Wi-Fi passwords so they can go watch Tulsa play UAB. You know what I'm saying?
We were watching Mizzou almost upset Georgia.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, now the bride's sitting there going, she's Bridezilla now. This is my wedding, and I want it to be my way. And now you don't get what you want because you were selfish enough. Do a spring wedding, dude. Do a spring wedding. Do a summer wedding. We'll kick it down, wait till the lights go down, the world lights, the sun goes down, and so the temperature goes down a little bit. You're enjoying the hell out of yourself. Live that way. Live the way life is supposed to be lived. Some things should be untouched. Fall weddings should not be touched. So if you're thinking about it now, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Don't make the mistake Will's friends made. I'm sure they're a beautiful couple. I'm sure they're going to make it. Obviously, you flip a coin, and hopefully they do, because statistically, that's where you're at in life. But I'm just saying, I hope they make it. And I hope the worst mistake they made was this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Choosing to do it now.
Yeah.
But I hope for the best of them. I'm crazy I didn't get an invite. Who do I know them?
Chuck Schwartz.
The way you said it sounds like I know him. You know what I'm saying? You just go Chuck. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Fuck, I should have been invited.
John Gerald Schwartz is his name.
Are you kidding me?
He's a beauty, bro. He's
yeah,
awesome.
dude.
He's a good dude. It's like, and another boring part is like, dude, you guys ever been to a Catholic wedding?
Oh,
so long.
Talk
However,
about the knees getting up and down, dude. You're
Spirit.
doing an absolute aerobic workout in that thing.
Yes, bro. So we were at our church where it all started for us. Like Nick and I are going there. We're like, hey, we took first communion here together in the first grade.
Boy, communion guy, huh?
Yeah, the communion guy.
Yeah,
and
dude.
it was at our church that we grew up. Like I went to Catholic school until like fourth grade. It was that church. So we're all sitting there, all boys. Like we all went to school. They were like, oh, hey, this is where it all started for us. But Catholic weddings, bro, holy shit. I was dozing off a couple times. We need to get a new speaker system in that Catholic church because it was a little dull. I was like looking around. I'm like, my gosh, man.
Hey, you want to get the fast pass up into those pearly gates? You might want to get that speaker system for them.
Yeah, that's what I
a
was
fucking
thinking.
one-way
That's what I
ticket,
was
right?
thinking. Yeah.
You get the speaker system in there, them things are gonna open up. You can do a lot of bad shit. You're in
tithing?
that thing.
Yeah, that's my tithing. I'm gonna get you guys a new speaker system for the
and
church.
they'll fucking throw all the holy water on you, dude. You're gonna be doused in holy water. Looking like a wet dog.
Yeah. But that was my weekend.
Fuck. That's
But
tough,
I'll
dude.
say this. I will say this. Made it back to the border in time for Sunday so I could get my bets in. And
Back to the border. And for the border, the reason why
1-800
people who are not savvy to the gambling world, you have to be in your state.
yeah,
to
that's
gamble.
it's not legal in every state. Like Missouri, it's not legal there. Like if it is, you got to do like the offshore apps or some shit like that. People are trying to tell me
Offshore apps.
about. I was like,
Like
so
a
I
Justin
can't just
Timberlake
log on.
movie.
Yeah. And so Sunday, I had to rush to the Tennessee border so that way I could get my bets in. And boys, we're lighting it up.
Oh my God. So bet the bus is going well.
Bet the bus is going well. Like you guys want your picks for the weekend, you're gonna have to tune in every Thursday now, right? Thursdays at 10 in the morning. But we were on fire, boys. And we were calling games, like calling it right. Like Raiders, Broncos, fraudulent 2-1 team, best 0-3 team in the NFL, the only 0-3 team in the NFL. The Raiders got their first win.
The best
We
and worst.
knew that was gonna happen. They covered. Jaguars let us down, but we were off by what? 2 points. We're off by 2 points. And then on Saturday, we went, what was our record? Which one? Washington. Yeah, that one I did let us down. We lost 2 games on NCAA. I think we went, 3-2, 4-2 maybe. And then the over Michigan, Iowa. Everything in Mitch, God bless Mitch, he had all the data in the world that says bet the under, bet the under, bet the under, bet the under, bet the under. And we're like, risk keeps you young. It's too, like Big Cat says, life's too short to bet the under. We bet the over, and they did not hit it by 1 point.
Yeah, but losses like that are one of those things where you walk into the team meeting room the next day and you sit down with the boys and you say, hey, it's not all bad on film.
Right.
Like we did a lot of good things out there. If we change 1 or 2 things,
Right.
it's a completely different ball game.
Yeah, spin zone, we lost 2 games by a total of 3 points. And just like that, we're
Undefeated.
almost undefeated because Washington still let us down. But yeah, undefeated basically.
God, who did Washington play?
That was a UCLA took care of business. We slept on them. I apologize to the UCLA fans out there because they obviously took it as disrespect when they heard bet the bus and me talk shit on them. And that quarterback, because I think I had shit on that quarterback too.
He went off?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I disrespected him a little bit for sure. But dude, bet the bus, especially in the NFL, the last 2 weeks now combined, what are we? 7-2. 7-2.
I mean,
hey, that's.
It sounds like you guys got something going special.
We do. Yeah, we know you can't partake, and dude, when you do get to partake one day, like it's a lot of fun.
It's gonna be unbelievable.
It's a lot of fun.
I see the videos. I will see you washing your hands, trying to dap up Mitchie and keep walking. And the little monologue you got, and you sit down, you got your sunglasses on with the fucking cigar. Which, do you only own 1 pair of sunglasses, by the way? Every time I fucking see this guy, he's wearing the same pair of sunglasses. But if it works,
I bought those
if
new.
it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Those are new. You know how it is when you get something new. You just wear it out.
Wear the shit out of it.
It's like a new song.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Middle school, dude, as soon as Christmas hits, you get all that new little gear you got.
Yeah.
You're wearing that shit till it looks old.
Yeah, until it looks.
That's like 2 weeks in. 2 fucking weeks in.
But yeah, it's a fun time. We're rolling right now, boys. We are fucking rolling. I was gonna say something else about it.
God bless.
There's something I'm missing. Oh, all I'm saying is like, dude, it's so fun. Like I'm truly I'm in a pickle with this whole year 10. And like,
can year 10 still happen since you're just a raging betaholic now?
I don't know. On the one podcast I was saying we have no clue if I can gamble. At the end of the day, like being a free agent, I'm not playing football, but the minute I would be playing football, I would sign whatever it took and be like, hey guys, I won't do it. It's like, it's all good. Free Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
But it would be like, I wouldn't do it. I don't know if that gets me in trouble or not. And if it does, it's like, all right, it's all good.
Have you bet more than $1,500?
On one game?
On just in general?
On a weekend? I've probably gotten close to it, yeah.
So I think overall you've bet over $1,500.
Yeah.
You're worse than Ridley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Saying that. Yeah. I mean, I'm on there every weekend. I'm making some plays left and right.
Are you really?
Yeah. This weekend, I held true to just kind of betting the games I talked about because the weeks past, like what I've had to learn from is I get really fascinated with parlays and just
What's a parlay?
Parlays is where you take like several bets, like as many bets as you want. You combine them, and then if you win, it's like
a way big
massive payout. Like you'll put $20 on it, it'll be like the payout will be like over $3,000.
Is the parlay you sent me with Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, and Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
That was a parlay.
The parlay I tweeted out about the Bet the Boys parlay.
We're going through adversity with these cobwebs, boys. We're going through fucking but I love it, dude. We need a little more adversity on the bus.
Won that, and it's out of character. It's uncharacteristic of Josh Allen to not hit in.
You think of all those bets, he's the safest one?
Yeah, he was the safest one. When
Derek scored
right away, I was like, oh. We're fucking
Cancel Christmas,
yes,
dude.
bro.
It's done.
So we're doing it again.
God.
And then Josh, God bless him, but we need him. Like, I don't want to talk bad about him. Like, there's some things where you're like, we got to fucking cut him. You know what I mean? Like, we got to set him aside. Or a team, it's like, I'm not going to bet on them again. Like, they're done. They're dead to us. But Josh, he's not a guy you do that to. He's somebody like, hey, they make a bad play, like maybe they muff a punt and they come over the sideline, or they drop a ball or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, we need you. You're gonna make a play later in this game. Like, that's how you handle somebody like Josh Allen, because we're gonna need him all year long. Because I'm not gonna quit on that dude.
Seeing firsthand on the Monday Night Football game, it seems like the Bills have the most fun in the NFL right now.
Right, but however, they did win last night. That was a great. I forgot they did win that.
They played a really smart football at the end.
Very
smart football
at the end. They were down. Like, it's like, all right, was everybody too quick on the Bills bandwagon?
Well, yeah, every year they crown a September Super Bowl guy.
You're right. And that was pretty unanimous that they were.
Pretty unanimous. And they could still, I mean, they have all the talent in the world. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah. The Ravens look fucking tough.
With Lamar Jackson, you always got a chance.
Yeah.
You got to pay him. You got to pay him, am I right?
Yeah. You got to pay Lamar.
But also, Lamar's got to do a couple more things, like find an agent. Like, I don't know his mom's business background, but I got a great agency. They're called Creative Artist Agency, CAA. They're fantastic. Tom Condon, he'll get you right where you want to go. That's all I'm saying.
You never know. It could be as simple as, here's the money I want, and I want it fully guaranteed. And if you're not doing it, I'm betting on myself. That's the story I tell myself. Maybe it's maybe he does think about an agent, but maybe it's so simple that it's like, this is the number I want it fully guaranteed. And if you're not doing it, I'll continue to bet on myself. And it's risky, right? Like, there's pros and cons to it. Like, I saw Ed Reed. I've seen people speak out for it. The part is like, you risk getting injured. It's like Dak Prescott did it. You risk injury. Like, if you're the owner, they're both all in on whatever they're trying to do. They're both all in on their leverage. The owner or whoever, the GM, they're like, okay, let him go out there. Let's see what happens.
Right.
The best thing for them, he does prove himself right. And then we get to reward him with all this money. But if not, like, he's risking not playing well, having a bad game, stuff that you put on film that they're going to try to leverage against you in a negotiation. It could be an injury. But what you got to love and respect about Lamar is he's literally like, yeah, I'm betting on myself. And
you gotta
each
love
week,
that.
the dude's looking like a fucking MVP.
He looks incredible. What year is it for Lamar? Is it 4 or 5? It's 4? That's a tough thing. If he's in year 4 and he was,
if he's a first rounder, he might have been a fifth. He's probably in year 5 if they're trying to get a deal done.
So he's playing his 5th year option right now. If he was like the 31st pick, correct? I think he was like the 31st pick because the Ravens, I believe so. Check that out. But if he was the 31st pick, let's just go off of that.
32nd, yeah. He was 32nd.
If he was one pick after the 32nd, he'd be in a way better position right now. There's no 5th year option, and they can only franchise him twice. They would have had to pay him this offseason or franchise tag him twice, which by then you're making so much money because the quarterback market is crazy right now. All of it guaranteed. But because of this, if he's in year 5, he's playing his 5th year option with the ability to get franchise tag 2 more times. So not only does he prove himself this year, he has to prove himself for 2 more years. Now, the money gets a whole lot better in those next 2 franchise tags, but it's basically playing 1-year deals for the next 3 years. This year including the next 2.
That reminds me of the Kirk Cousins deal. Like, they franchised him 2 years in a row.
But he wasn't a first-round pick. So that's 1 less year, too.
Right, but I'm just talking about, the Ravens could sit back. Lamar can have a hell of a year, and they still might not pay him and just franchise tag him because they're like, look, we're not paying you this amount of money.
Right.
We're not. Yeah, off of his franchise tags. Because what the Redskins at the time tried doing was offering him a 3-year, like around 75 on ballparking it, with like 50-something guaranteed. And Kirk's like, listen, on the 2 tags, I'm making 50-something guaranteed no matter what. Why would I sign if I'm already going to make that guaranteed with, that 3rd year, that next $25 million not even guaranteed at all? Yeah. And Kirk, obviously, he's a genius.
He's a trailblazer.
Yeah.
He's an absolute trailblazer.
Yeah. He's a genius in the negotiating.
And you've said this for several years. The only way for the NFL to get to completely guaranteed contracts is for the big dogs like Kirk Cousins, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Josh Allen, these guys, Patrick Mahomes, doing fully guaranteed contracts. They do fully guaranteed contracts. It trickles down. And that's the only way to get there. The only way.
I've always been like, all the big dogs in each position. You've always been like, or you say like, you want the quarterbacks first, which I do think is true. Like, quarterbacks need to like pave the way for fully guaranteed deals.
Yeah, and once you do that, it starts going down and down and down, and then everybody will be that way.
Yeah. I agree. But dude,
it's become more the norm.
I like smile and I'm like rooting. I'm rooting for Lamar because like It takes a set of balls, dude, to like play that way. Like, it's not like he's just a pocket quarterback to play that way and be like, yo, I'm going all in on myself.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, hey, don't do it. You could get injured. Like, there's a lot of pros on listening to those people and be like, here's how you maximize what you have right now. Because at the end of the day, it's hard to like win against the people who have the leverage like that to pay you the money. And he's like, nah, fuck it. Like, I'm doing the,
He's just doing him.
Yeah, I'm betting on
Also, the
myself.
guy in the
My mom's my
offseason is
agent.
playing like backyard football on a basketball court, like just asking to get hurt, but he just keeps on fucking doing him.
He's just a fucking dog.
Gotta love
bro.
big Lamar Jackson podcast. Big fan of Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. We'd love to have you on, Lamar. I know
He's more than welcome to
you're
sit
a
right
fan
there.
of the bus. Like, we'd love to have you
He's
on.
tweeted at us a couple times,
Yeah.
right?
He follows me. We're friends on Twitter.
Oh shit!
Yeah. He had
That
something one
definitely
day.
makes up for the Patrick Mahomes thing.
Yeah, he said something one day, and I think I put something out there, and everybody, it got so big to where once it gets out of the audience, people then think I'm racist. And then once Lamar came in and laughed at it and said something else, it kind of helped stamp
Yeah.
the joke that was said. And then from then on, we followed each other. You know, rest is history. Like, he might be, you know. Yeah, he saved me.
Hell yeah. Going on the wedding platform, if you were getting married again, he'd probably be a groomsman.
Yeah, he'd be a groomsman in
he'd
my
be
wedding.
standing up there with you.
Yeah, no
It
question.
would go you, him, then me.
Yeah,
Well, probably Nick and then me. So that's
True.
special. That's
At
special
least
for you
top
guys.
3.
No question.
Yeah,
And in this profession, you got to take whatever you can get when it comes to groomsmen.
yeah.
Whenever it comes to groomsmen, if you're just standing up there, you look down on everybody else thinking you guys just couldn't make the cut, huh?
Yeah, you guys can do it.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
What else do we got? Should we hit ads
we do it
during
too.
the pod? Should we hit ads during the pod?
We can do ads, sure.
So,
Your boy Loki
are you
reading
want to
out
do
here.
this one, or do you want me to hit this
Well,
one?
it depends which one it is. Let me see.
Game
it.
time, the game time app.
You got it. You got it. I need that. I'm
exclusive
still cooling down.
Ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is a new ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows. And they guarantee, Taylor, listen, they guarantee the lowest price possible. If you haven't given Game Time a shot yet, don't know what you're waiting for. You guys are going to love this shit. We've had tons of Barstool fans using it, hitting us up on social about the great deals they're getting, taking photos at the games, their codes, everything. I've been using Game Time app all year because the boy Taylor, he would never hook me up with tickets to his games. So I would have to log into the Game Time app and get the best prices guaranteed.
Business.
So easy to use, amazing deals. It's the fastest growing ticketing app in the United States of America. You're going to love it. Download the Game Time app. Go to the, to download the Game Time app, go to the account tab to create a login and redeem code BUSSIN, BUSSIN, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Game Time, last minute tickets, lowest prices, absolutely guaranteed.
I'm sure people love that we're doing ads right now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got bills to pay.
No question.
Yeah, we got bills to pay. We
And
got
the people, the tier ones get it.
and I think it's more fun when we're doing them in the episode.
Oh,
You like that?
my man's changed a little bit, dude.
In the sode.
God, been gambling so much, you gotta shorten them words down, huh?
Yeah.
Too much brain power for everything else.
Yeah.
I love that, dude. What's next on the list? Nebraska, Michigan games. We kind of talked about it, dude. We could be seeing a Big Ten championship.
I have some bad news.
Oh, fuck.
I have bad news, and it's with a heavy heart.
Just be easy, dude. Just be easy with what you're about to say.
It's with a heavy heart.
Fuck. I know. Go ahead.
The official side of the Bussin Bowl is dead.
Why? Why? What do we have to go after?
So here's the message that I got. Apologize,
Who's
Will.
it from?
I don't know if I should say.
Say it, we'll bleep it out.
Okay, well, hey, make sure to bleep it out.
Fucking
Apologize, Will. Not the right time for the program. I hope you understand. We've got work to do. Yeah, man.
what do we do? Well, Michigan's still down. Michigan's still fucking in. I know that. Dave Abeloff, I'll say his name out loud without bleeping it. Dave Abeloff said there ain't no issue, boss. When they sign it, we'll sign it. With a fucking smiley face
That's
emoji.
such a weird insurance. If they sign it, why don't we? If
They
they're
already
really,
signed. Jim already signed.
yeah, Jim did, but we still need the AD.
If he'd signed that, no problem. What do you mean?
We'll get the signature. Get the signature from him.
You want me to get for what? Hey, it's dead, but go ahead and sign it anyway.
So you can feel really good about Michigan side doing it.
I already feel great about it. Like you just told me it's dead.
I know. I think, okay, here's what I think the option is, boys. We still proceed. It's just the unofficial Bussin Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, we still have a powerful small audience that will pioneer this thing for us.
Oh, they're going to flood mentions.
Like, we can, whether it's just official on the internet and nowhere else, that's all that matters.
If you as a group can collectively make me dead on Twitter, you can absolutely flood Nebraska's mentions and let them know that what they did was wrong about the Bussin Bowl.
That's a
And
very
I love
good
Nebraska.
point.
They've treated us like kings every time we go there.
Yeah.
You're an A-list celebrity in Lincoln. But that one hurt. And I don't want to speak emotionally because I don't want to say things that I'm probably going to regret in the future. And then they could just play on a recording tape and just say, did you say this about Nebraska? I'm not going to get into one of those situations right now. But I will say I'm hurt. And anger is usually just something to mask sadness. So I'm just going to let that go, dude. I'm just gonna...
And I understand what you're feeling, brother. I understand what you're feeling because I felt it too. Like when I first heard there's like that adrenaline dump that kind of happens where something rushes to your eyes. You're mad for a second.
You know, rush to your eyes.
And then, but at the same time, I see where he's coming from.
So what are you trying to say?
No, I'm not trying to say like there's a side. Like, yeah, I'm with that. That's what I personally think that the Bussin Bowl would be incredible. I think that's something definitely to play for. Like, I think that's something to create in the middle of the year, whether it's recruiting, the boys having fun, everything else. Because now we are tied in the Big Ten West. Like everything that we want to accomplish is out there to accomplish. No, that's hang on, that's legit. Like now, I'm not saying that at like we can go 11-0 now or 12-0. I'm just saying. You look at our division, like we can compete. Like we can go to the Big Ten championship. Hey guys, hey, you got to stick with me. Like, do you really not believe that?
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
It's tough to ask the boys in the back to support what you're saying when what you're asking to support doesn't even support us back.
No, I listen.
And
no,
it's
we're
just
not
hard, dude. That's
weird.
tough.
That's a
Poirier versus Taylor, what their winner gets.
Yeah. Well, here's what I think we do, boys. Here's what I think needs to happen.
we can still make it.
I think the Bussin Bowl needs to be created. Not only a big trophy that the schools can enjoy, but a nice little trophy that sits on our bus. Because regardless of what Nebraska wants to commit to or not, they're playing November 12th. And you and I have love on both sides.
Right.
Now, we're going to respect each other no matter what. But you know there's going to be some foul play at hand the week of.
Yeah.
And you know your boy's getting surgery Thursday. Season's done. That's tough. But my whole goal is to be prepared to go on that November 12th trip and fucking be crutched up so I can celebrate and we bring the trophy. Now, I'm not only saying this as a Michigan fan, but I'm also saying this as a Bussin' with the Boys fan. I hope Michigan wins this game so we can give them the trophy. We give them the trophy, it buys us time. We give it to them. Shit, it could sit under Harbaugh's desk for all I care. It could sit in the middle of the locker room for all I care. It could sit in the captain's locker for all I care. You put it in there with just like the Minnesota-Michigan game, all they did was leave a jug behind. Michigan called, said, hey, could we get that jug? Minnesota said, you want it, you got to win it back. And that's how the trophy game got started. Ain't no signatures in that, boss. So we got to hope collectively as a group, I know you can't, but us, we got to hope Michigan wins this game solely, not only actually to keep our national championship dreams alive, because Michigan is the best hope we have in the Big Ten. And when we go to bowl games, we're all about the Big Ten when it comes to that. Not only that, but also to keep the hopes and dreams of not only the gentleman sitting in the back of this bus, but every man, woman, and child that subscribes and resubscribes every single week to Bussin' with the Boys. This is our dream. This is our opportunity. This is the only way we can keep the Bussin' Bowl alive. I hope I can get each and every one of you to support this. Even Big Red Country, I need you to do an absolute solid. Maybe it might be the worst thing you can possibly do. Bet against your team just for 1 week. Not for the short-term goal. Not for the short-term goal. Do it for the long term. Because 2-3 years down the line, we're not going to remember November 12th. What we will remember is every year in the fall, Michigan and Nebraska now fighting for the most prestigious trophy in all of college football. I need you and this support. Thank you. Yeah.
Did you guys hear something?
What is it, dude? What is it, dude?
Did you guys hear the ghost of Taylor Lewan?
Oh, don't even fucking do this, dude. You've been talking to me the whole time.
Dude, it hasn't been an easy week. There's been stuff that we've been battling. And if we could, I did feel like he was here for just a second. If we could just for just this moment, could we get a moment of silence for Taylor Lewan, 1990, 2022,
1991.
living in the clouds.
I'm here. Stop bowing your heads. I'm right here. Jack's got a hood on. He looks like the Grim Reaper. Don't do this. Hey, stop shaking your head. I'm alive.
Amen. Thanks, boys. I'm telling you, he's here. He's with us.
What the is Jack wearing a fucking cape in the back? What's going on? He looks like a witch.
I miss him every day.
What is?
Hey, but not so fast, brother. Are you saying that Nebraska? You're basically saying even if Nebraska wins, the trophy can't be taken to Memorial Stadium. Like I won't walk up those steps and put the trophy in the fucking facility.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna call the police and say no.
No, they wouldn't.
That's what they're gonna do.
All we got right now, and it's. I understand where it's coming from. Like they don't want to like be on the headlines. Oh, we're playing for some Bussin Bowl, something dumb that you guys can blow up. Which we're gonna do no matter what. But it's like we can't throw our hat in the ring on that. Like yeah,
your team has chosen to not put their hat in the ring. You're hatless
because there's bigger things going on right now. We just had to fire our head coach.
Yeah, dude.
We're trying to.
Where's the next man up mentality?
We got it.
That's what we do in football.
Johnson, we just won. We just won.
He should have the same fucking juice that y'all had in the summertime when we're talking about the Bussin Bowl. What are you talking about?
He's got the juice. I just haven't approached him on that because when he gets fired and he gets put in that seat, number one, first black head coach in Nebraska history.
Hey, congrats on being racist till 2022.
No, that has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying that's a shout out.
That's
a all I'm saying
is a Shane Gillis skit.
He's got. Hey, those skits are hilarious.
Fucking Alabama getting beat by USC.
All I'm saying is he's got bigger things on his desk right now than to sit down and have a one-on-one with Will Compton about the Bussin Bowl.
The main dude,
hey, Will wants to call you. Oh, hey, Coach Joseph, I appreciate it. So and so gave me your number. Like, I just want to text with you for a second about something I got on my mind. Frost said we were gonna do the Bussin Bowl back in the spring. Like, he's gone now. Do you think could we get your signature on this? Yeah, you're still good on that handshake, yeah.
So I don't know.
All I'm saying is I understand that there's work to do. Like, there's fucking
the best and fastest, least path of resistance to get the Bussin Bowl down since one team has bowed out is for Michigan to win this game. I know you're not gonna.
No.
I know you're not gonna want that.
We have an unofficial Bussin Bowl. Like all that happened now is they said no, so we have to take it upon ourselves. Bussin' with the boys, our tier 1s, 2s, and 3s, like all the fans that listen to us. It's up to us now to collectively boost this thing and make it way bigger than. I mean, it is massive, but go over that official line. We got to make it official. We got to make it seem like, oh, this is a real thing. That's all that's happening. We still get the trophy made. We still tailgate. We still sling merch. Like we still have a great time. The only thing we don't have is signatures that makes it official. But other than that, it's as official as it can get. It's just up to us. It's not, oh, we need Michigan to win because Nebraska didn't sign it, which it's made the best team win, brother. And right now, I think we got a little bit of momentum coming out of that Indiana game.
Yeah, you guys have a little bit of momentum. We play Indiana this week.
We'll see what happens.
5-0. And oh.
You guys are a good team. I don't want it to take away. Whenever we're not playing Michigan, I do root for you guys. Like,
Same.
again, I rooted for the over. I thought that you guys would put up more, like a lot more points on Iowa. However, they do have a good defense. They just have a trash offense.
Heisman sleeper, Blake Corum. We agree on that. Dude, the guy went off. He had 5 touchdowns 2 weeks ago. He rushed for 246 the week before. And then this week, he fucking iced the game, had 100 and something yards rushing and a touchdown. Guy is a absolute stud, dude. They call him the little big man.
Maybe he'll get the Doak Walker award.
Yeah, he said he was coming for it. Heisman.
Yeah, maybe he'll get like the running back. Isn't that the Doak Walker?
Yeah. But I think I've said what I said. And I haven't heard anything that you've said that has any substance to it that would allow me to go into more argument about why we want Michigan to win this game.
I'm not trying to provide substance on saying you shouldn't want Michigan. Of course you're going to want Michigan.
No, I'm saying the group.
All I'm saying is it's still on. Like we're still fucking here with the
Yeah,
Bussin
you guys
Bowl.
still got to play us. There's no
just,
question.
There's just not signatures, but to act like we need Michigan win for it to be a real thing is false. Like is a blatant lie.
To fast track it, dude. Like you buying speakers for the church to get into heaven, to fast track this trophy into the college football trophy world.
I
That's gotta
respect.
happen.
I respect what you're trying to do. I'm just
fastest
saying,
path.
like that's not factual.
Okay. It's the fastest way, and there's no way that you like. There's no argument you can have to be like, yeah, if they win and we go put it on their doorstep and like a baby at the fire station, like just knock on the doors and run away real quick, like that's fine. I guess that'll work too. But the fastest way is we'll be in Michigan November 12th. Michigan wins November 12th, and then we hand Harbaugh the trophy and the team the trophy November 12th. Then Nebraska can find out who their head coach is going to be, and who's the interim head coach now.
Mickey Joseph.
I hope to God he is, because it sounds like he's got the boys buying into what he wants to do, and the program's headed in the right direction. I absolutely love that. I think they're going to be outstanding in the next couple of years. But right now, it's tough. Hopefully, they can keep winning enough games. We know the Big Ten West isn't the strongest division in the world, and they can get in that Big Ten championship game. So he has something to So he has something to stand on when they go to Indianapolis and get donkey fucked by Michigan. I love Nebraska. It's an outstanding school. I felt like I went there when we were there. That's how much love we got.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Nebraska wins that game come November 12th, if you don't think for a second that I'd be able to run out in the middle of the field and hand Coach Joseph that trophy and all the boys would just jump up and down like we just did something.
Hope to God you do that. The only I want Michigan to win this game.
You won't be able
but
to
if
run
Michigan
out there and
doesn't,
jump around.
You're right. I'll crutch my ass out there and be like, well, I'm here
Can
too.
you help me out? I'll be like, sorry, brother.
Yeah.
Good
Don't
luck
worry.
getting back.
I got the boys in the back, dude. I'll have a wheelchair on standby, dude. You guys can just rip my ass out there. I'm out, dude. Knocking over babies. That'd be cool, dude. That's Stephen Hawkins, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I'll even have a computer tell me everything.
You just do like one of those little moped things. That's what they gave. But when I broke my foot, I was like, we had a little moped game.
Yeah, it had no motor on it, though. That's where you put your knee on top of it and you glide.
I mean, you just get on the thing and then we kind of just set it up and we just roam around the facility.
It had an electric little deal.
Yeah. Charge it up.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think we've really bled this dry. I think it's time to move on. We'll see what happens November 12th. But as it stands right now, if I'm understanding correctly, we're making the trophy both big and small, one for the bus, because, you know, the boys got to have something to always kind of lean on.
The most important thing is the fact that we're going to need everybody to make this seem like it doesn't matter if we get these signatures. Like this is
signatures don't matter.
This is a real
minor
thing.
Details.
Yeah. Like bowl week starts, rivalry week starts November 12th week. Like we're way ahead of the game.
I love that, dude. I love that. Well,
you want to hit this Georgia boot ad?
I do. All right. Georgia Boot makes super good looking, super comfortable boots. So comfortable, you never want to take them off. These boots hold up in any condition without sacrifice or comfort. It has comfort technology of any athletic shoe packed into a great looking boot. Whether you're working on your feet all day or working around the house or grilling out with your friends, these boots won't sacrifice comfort or style. Head over to georgiaboot.com and use code BUSSIN for 20% off. What's up? All right. Hey, no stutters. If you're keeping score, which we're not. He stuttered once. 1-0. I think it's a good time for us to just tap me on the back. I think it's a good time for us maybe to go around and see who we're supporting for the Michigan-Nebraska game. Obviously, Will's not here, so you guys can say what you want. Hurry, quickly. Bloss, you're up first. Bloss, hurry.
Michigan, no doubt.
Michigan, go blue.
Jack's got Michigan. Mitchie, who you got? Oh, shit. Easy. Just say yes or no. Yes or no if you agree with them. You don't agree? I don't give a hired Ohio State fan?
Yeah, he is an Ohio State fan.
Nothing makes me feel better than having an employee that went to Ohio State.
I didn't go to
Everything's right. Oh, I'm sorry. That's an Ohio State fan. Couldn't get in?
I didn't apply.
Didn't apply because you couldn't get in.
He got on Scally somewhere else.
I'm a little cold bruiser here. Oh, that's a fucking hitter, dude. By the way, look at this finger.
Make sure to blur out. Make sure to blur out.
Look
the
at that
logos.
fucking finger.
Kentucky quarterback.
Make sure to blur out the logos, Blossom.
Yes.
No free shout outs.
Oh, bro, don't do that.
Oh, no, do it.
It's already out.
Oh, God.
I probably won't get that fixed. What would I do? War stories.
Just a reminder.
Always got a broken fingy. Did that in August. Didn't miss a practice.
Can we Can we touch on a little bit like the obvious so that you haven't spoken on?
Hide in plain sight, boss. This is so good. I just licked the top. Fuck, that's good.
It's really good.
Cheers to Spooktober, my boy.
Cheers to Spooktober. But
Holy.
you're on IR.
Injury reserve.
Like I know we're having a fun time with the pumpkin green cold brews. Like we're still gonna try and beat around the bush.
Yeah.
But
I think
four walls
yeah.
therapy right now. You haven't played. Like we haven't gotten to hear from Tara Lewan about the injury. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
We do the whole RIP thing out there. We do all this stuff. People are super curious, like where your head's at, like all this different stuff. Because obviously, like you've had that up and down these last few years. You've been battling, and everybody has been thinking about you.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I think there's a lot more positive out there than negative as far as support goes, and I do appreciate everyone saying something, especially the boys in the back sending text. Willie, obviously, you've been an absolute rock for me, and I appreciate you for that. When I tore my ACL in 2020, October 2020, I was like on this fucking mission to get back as fast as possible and do everything I possibly could do right. Last year during the season, I had issues. My knee was swelling up. I was always feeling pain in there, and I was like, I don't know what the deal is. And it turns out this year, I found out that there are things with my knee going on now that are, I guess it's tough. You don't really know what to say, but like a direct correlation to what happened when I got my knee done. And so I have to go and get my knee fixed to be able to play football or to live like a normal life just in general. So
Right.
there's not a whole lot I can go into for reasons I can't talk about right now, but I promise that when I am able to talk about everything, I'm an open book. I'll literally say everything that needs to be said and then go from there. But the best I can say about this is this is not a new injury. It's the same injury that happened to last for 2 years.
So you got to fix your knee again.
I gotta fix my knee. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning. That's Tuesday to fly to LA. Dr. Elatrosh is gonna fix my ACL, and I'll be done for the season.
Spooky, bro. And I feel like when
That's
stuff
fucking
happens,
heartbreaker,
it's
I
always
know.
fucking Spooktober.
There's a level. There's two like thoughts. There's like obviously the pessimistic version of like, damn, like I had all of these goals and aspirations, and I felt so outstanding going into the season. I thought like everything was gonna be back to normal, and week 1 went great, and from a individual standpoint, and then week 2 happens, and that sucks, and it makes you question a lot of things. It makes you question about your future and where you are in your life and how old you are, and all these different things come like mushing in your head. And then there's the optimistic side of me that's like, when I found out all this information about my knee, there was a level of relief knowing that I did everything I possibly could to be back, like as far as like training, diet, even being aggressive with my sleep and how much I sleep during the day. You're pretty well, what I do on a day-to-day basis for the most part. And so that has been like knowing that I've done everything I possibly could and didn't shortcut anything, and this is still the outcome. There's a level of being able to live with that and knowing that, okay, like this wasn't my fault. I didn't skip any steps in the process to get better. It just was something out of my control that was unfortunate. And so
Yeah,
I know it's
nothing you
very
look back
vague.
on it like regret.
Yeah, there's no, because I did everything I could. I probably did a little more than I should. There was, my daughter, my youngest daughter, Willow, was born in July, and I tore my ACL in October back in 2020. And for like that year, my daughter really didn't know me. She just saw some dude walking around the house, and I was so constant and wasn't really around as a husband or a father. And that was like a really difficult thing. And I put in, especially this offseason, so much work into her and I's relationship to where it's a way better. But there were points there where she really didn't know who I was because I was so focused and just making sure that, I came back and did what I was supposed to do on the football field. And unfortunately, there's things that happened last year. I know week 1 happened, but there was also several other games where, you see things happening, and I pride myself on being able to like slow down the game. As you play it for a long enough time, you're able to see things slower. And I can see like a guy like Chandler Jones who does things on like a step cadence, like 1, 2, 3, bull, 1, 2, and then you can see kind of what his progression of his pass rush is going to be, and being able to see certain things, knowing they're going to happen, and not being able to stop it. It was just it was extremely frustrating, and so I just got to get this thing fixed, get it right, and definitely going to take a whole different approach this year. Like I'm not putting so much stress on myself as far as like how fast I need to recover or anything like that. Like I just want to make sure that my family's good. I enjoy doing this, and then support the boys as much as possible.
Yeah, I know. Like, and you said that the timeline thing. I remember when you first tore your ACL a couple years ago, you were like, wanting to be back and like fucking for like the fastest ACL.
Yeah.
Like you're right. Like I know you're saying all this stuff, and people want to hear what you got to say. And sitting here, you don't have to tell me. Like I've had to sit and like at times you were like, yo, this motherfucker's just so wrapped up in doing everything. I mean, you would come the day before my wedding. You didn't go to the bachelor party. Like that, I'm not like opening stuff up. I'm not opening that stuff up for like jokes and everything else. But I'm talking about how serious you were, like getting back to stuff. I know
Yeah.
when my heart was kind of like when that happened, and it's like, damn, he might have fucked up his knee again and stuff like that. You're just like, I know my heart was going out to you just because you know how much work that you've put into this thing, especially because, and you can answer this if you want to, but I just think of the last few years that you've wanted to, just be the fucking guy that that you wanted to be, that
I once
Titans,
was.
that the play, your teammates, your coaches, fucking the fans, like, because I know you put a lot of that pressure on yourself because you don't want to just seem like, you're not the guy who's just like you come and get paid and then do everything you can to not play type of thing.
Yes,
Like there's a level like when you're up and down, like I feel like that would be the stress that I would put on myself. Be like, fuck man, like I just want to fucking be the dude that everyone knew I once was, that I know I can be, and this injuries and shit just keep like jumping in the way.
Yeah, the frustrating thing about it the most is like this is like the only injury I've ever had. Like I've been hurt before, obviously, and missed a game here or there, but like this is the only injury I've had to get surgery on ever in my life, and it's frustrating that it's taking multiple years at this point just to get things fixed and figured out. And I just wish there's I will be more open to talking about it way more when
Yeah.
I'm able to, but right now I just can't for reasons that we've talked about off camera. And I know that there's so many things I had to sacrifice. I chose to sacrifice that I probably shouldn't have, like I talked about with my daughter, and then not going to your bachelor party, that type of stuff. It's like
Friendship.
our friendship. And so now I got to be like, I'm staring down another rehab, and it's like I'm not going to make those same mistakes. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to enjoy all this and make sure that if it gets fixed correctly, it gets fixed correctly, then I'm good. And if not, then it is what it is, dude. I'm over trying to control what I can't control. And that's like the thing that unfortunately I had to go around a second time to learn.
Yeah.
Obviously I haven't got the surgery yet. I might just change my mind immediately.
Are we gonna see Jerry Ainsworth again?
No, he's dead.
Okay,
I
I
had to kill Jerry.
This
I
alternate
I tried to bring Jerry out like last week, and then Talon got really upset really fast. Jerry and Talon don't get along very well. Jerry actually called Talon a cunt once, and and I had to step in immediately between the two of them and just be like, hey, you guys gotta stop.
It seems like your head's in a good place right now.
Besides making up personalities.
So right when he sits there and tells that story, I had to step in. It seems like you're doing real well mentally. No, but it really does. It seems like, that was like the first thing is like, fuck, man. Like my man might be in the tank. My man might be in the tank again after this one. But no, you've had good perspective. As good perspective as you can have with all of this shit kind of happening.
Yeah, and it's tough, but it really just turns into like it's out of your control. And so like I kind of sit there and I wonder like, well, what about, what if I am done as a Titan? Because you never know what's going to happen. What if it is over for me? What if football is done for me? And we talked about this on the phone. Like I got a lot to think about, and I got a lot to do in the next few months to figure out what I want my life to look like in the future. And that is my first thought is I'm fucking tired, dude. Like it's a weird thing to say. Like I feel exhausted because it's just been 2 years of just like kind of like football hell. Like you sit there and you want to do things that you can do, but you're limited in certain ways because of a mistake that happened. And so it just sucks. But you just want to make sure that you look back on your career and you hope you like did enough things and affected enough people to where it has a lasting impression on people in Nashville and your friends and stuff like that and the people that supported you. And so that's a bummer, but we always gonna be all right.
We're always gonna be all right.
Always gonna be all right.
Hashtag no bad days.
Hashtag 0. So
hashtag 0.
What this might be an interesting pivot. Well, there's an announcement coming for Bussin, which should we even talk about? Do we even allude?
We can just allude to it, but we don't go into any.
Just say you're welcome.
Yeah, hey, massive announcement for Bussin' with the Boys is coming very, very soon.
Like too soon.
Too soon.
Yeah, like you might not even have time to like get too excited because it's just gonna happen.
Right. And that's all we'll say about it.
And that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah. Should we lift up our spirits and get into our favorite
Yes,
segment?
dude. Yes, it is
Favorite
time
segment?
for our favorite segment of the week. The shout out. No, for shout out.
Boom, boss. Clap, you're
Of the week. Clap it up, boss. It's your first. And I can tell by the way your little headphones fell to the ground and you stumbled to grab them real quick. He's already a touch rattled, but I know my man is going to come with some fire heat. Fire heat. Boss, what do you got for us, babe? Is this
My
Mitch's
shout
first?
out this week.
Second. He had a good one last week.
Did he really?
When he goes, we can hit
So
on
good,
it. Yeah.
I'm a State fan.
My shout out this week's more of a hack, but
You are a hack or this is a
no,
hack?
it's more of a life hack. I would say that
Life hack.
like a life hack.
Oh, tough.
But probably driving in your car, probably not using your AC as much anymore.
Hmm.
But you don't have to like completely put it away, because what you can use it for is now you're probably getting a hot coffee. So what you can do is you can flip that AC down, go ahead and put your coffee under it, and it'll cool it off.
Hmm.
So my shout out, no free shout out goes to not quite going away from that AC, but using it as a life hack.
Okay. Little wordy, but I liked it, dude. I liked it a lot, dude. Jackie, you look like a wizard or a warlock of some sort. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure whatever role play you're doing with some mom is really going to work out for you later. Enjoy. And let's hear this shout out of the week.
So obviously, first week of Spooktober. I'm not going to be unoriginal and just shout out Spooktober, but it's going to be along those lines. And I'm shouting out the Spirit Halloweens in the party cities of the world.
That's a
Those
good one.
incredible stores that are only open for this glorious month. You go in, drop about $100 on useless stuff you'll never wear again. They'll collect dust in your closet all year long. But last night I was strolling through Target and found this beautiful warlock cloak, as I guess we could go with.
Yeah, it does look like a cloak.
And I will be wearing it every single week for the rest of the month. And I would propose a challenge for us, as we've talked about it before almost every year. But the final week of Spooktober, I really think that we need to do a costume contest on this bus. No one tells anyone what they're wearing, and we just show up that last week. Maybe we have a little trophy, a little prize, but just putting it out there, sink your teeth into a little bit, or your fangs maybe, and we'll go from there.
You need to ask that's when you say, hey, fans, like comment, say if we need to do a.
Hey, fans, comment and say if we need to do a costume contest.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There you go, Jackie. That's pretty decent, dude. Wordy as always. My man, Gilly, every week he gets his word count up a little bit more.
Every week he inches even closer to basically having his own individual podcast within our podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
See it turn into
he
Jack
did a
segment,
shout out,
dude.
then he turned it into, hey, I think we're gonna
Yeah.
do a contest this week.
Yeah. All right, Mitchie, you're dressed like any guy to ever go to a country club in his entire life. He's got terrible taste, being a fan of Ohio State. Let's see what he's got. Not a lot of color in that outfit, but he's going to give us a little color in these words. Let's go, baby.
First pie with Taylor, he just starts roasting me. Love it.
Hey, what was your one last week?
The shopping carts.
That's right. That was.
He's got a Buck Rising type voice, does he not? A little bit of a Buck Rising in there. It's a good thing, dude. We love Buck.
All right. So my shout out and free shout out this week goes
Rattle.
to something that JP and I talked about last week. Like when you have a plug or maybe
Or
like
drugs?
a game or like a Game Boy game or like your Nintendo 64. Put it in, doesn't work at first. You're like, oh, what's going on? Like, is the Game Boy broken? Is the game broken? But then you pull it out, do that little you blow into it real quick, clean out everything. Pause.
Oh, hey, whoa, easy.
You clean out whatever it is, and then you put it in, and then the game starts working again, or the plug starts working again. Like when you blow into it, it just starts working. That's my shout out. No free shout out.
So blowing cartridges is a shout out.
That's
I do fuck with that.
nostalgic- Yeah, that's
That
a
is.
nostalgic
It's a
shout
little bit
out.
of a throwback
You
one.
kind of get the boys when they don't know either. Back in the day, you got the Nintendo 64 and you sit them all back and move the, hey boys, I got this shit. And you got to hit the left, right.
Yeah.
And also, have
I
you
go
guys
up
not
and
talked
down. I
about Mitch
went up
about
and
the
down.
pause? We're a no pause podcast, bud. No pauses here.
My bad. That's my bad.
That's what y'all did, right?
Hey, did you do it the right way? Let me see that. Now try it. Yeah, you know how you bang your fucking hand out your ball.
Yeah. Bang it and back into the right. Let me see that thing real quick.
No, I mean y'all are doing it right.
Holy shit. Holy shit. dude,
People
that's
listen to
so
this.
fucking
People
funny.
listen to this.
Oh my God, dude.
God.
Who's up next? JP?
Oh,
Yeah.
JP's up next. Yeah. We'll get to. I know Garrett's probably gonna be the new merch probably this week, so we
Oh,
can
but
probably.
hang on. I do want to.
It's gonna be the new merch. My shout out this week is the new merch we have coming out.
Jack and Will, they're wearing the hats right now.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
Holy, find a new one. Find a new one, Garrett. We'll get the merch out. We'll get the merch out.
Hit on his thing or
Yeah. I did want to make sure Taylor understood the flowers that he got last week for his very first shout out of all time. His very first shout out, no free shout out, was finding that shopping cart. Like when you go and the wheel's kind of off and you got to roll it back and get a smooth one. That was a shout out.
No, that's outstanding.
he doesn't
I
shop.
can tell you're a little rattled. Like came at you a little strong.
Right when I said that, I was like, oh,
So
yeah.
I feel bad. There's love
Yeah,
here, dude.
forgot.
I fucking feel love for you.
Taylor hasn't shopped in a decade. He has no clue what's happening right now. You know when you find that shopping cart, there, I was like,
Bro, I take shot.
and then I go, and then you find that smooth one. He's like, oh yeah, that's outstanding. That's an outstanding shout out.
Bro, you need to relax, bum. I shot. I fucking shot till I drop, dude. You gotta relax.
rough in the stage.
Holy fuck, dude.
That's funny.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh, JP, what do you
JP's
got,
on
dude?
fire,
This is the
bro.
longest fucking shout out and every shout out ever.
Yeah, so similar to Will, I was back home this weekend with some old friends, old family friends, and my shout out, no free shout out, goes to those families in your neighborhood that were like your second family. And you go see them, you catch up, they give you some
Wholesome.
advice, some hugs. Yeah, it's just a great vibe. Yeah, good food.
The wholesome shout out.
Yeah, we needed to switch it after our.
Yeah. Yeah.
That could be wholesome too.
Yeah. It's a family show. I appreciate you bringing us back to the family show.
Holy shit, Garrett. You're so rattled. New merch this week. Will's wearing the new hat and the new shirt you can get at Barstool.sports. Store.barstoolsports.com. I just fucked it up. Store.barstoolsports.com.
/Bussin with the boys.
/Bussin with the boys. Or just click on the link on one of our fucking profiles.
This link right here.
Boom.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, my shout out, no free shout out of the week is going to be to Taylor for being back on the bus.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Oh,
That's a good one.
some respect. Some
Yeah.
respect being shown here.
Kind of crazy, right? But yeah, anyways,
Yeah, I don't know why I'm stuck
you guys.
Fucking love that, dude. Fucking love that, bro. That's,
That's a
fucking
great
great
shout out,
one,
man.
dude. Oh my. Hey, that's all the words. That's it.
He's simple. Sometimes you gotta keep it simple.
Yeah.
I don't have to get my
Took away
word
his
count
merch.
up,
He took
Taylor.
away his merch, dude, and he's fucking done.
My shout out, no free shout out, is another simple one. When you get back in your vehicle for the first time of the year
Oh,
and you gotta turn the heat on. This morning, I cranked the heat up a little bit because it was a little nippy outside. And I had a smile on my face the entire time because I knew that we were in full October, Spooktober mode. And so I had to turn the seat warmers on
yeah.
and I had to turn the heat on. I had to go from my low, I cranked it up to probably like 78 and legitimately had a smile on my face doing it because I'm like, we're entering in this side of the weather now. JP, I know you kind of hate it that we're losing the heat and it will get annoying when you have to warm up your truck. I was already thinking, fuck, I'm going to have to start
Yeah.
warming up my truck now. But the very first time doing it, like right now, the weather is so beautiful outside. I don't want to make it about the weather now. So I want to stick to when you have to turn your heat on for the first time in your vehicle because like the weather has officially broken.
That's outstanding. I think every single. I say that every time. I think
Outstanding.
that goes for every season though. Like you get the summer, like you're stoked. You start to feel the heat outside.
Mhm.
Fall, like you're feeling right now. Even the first couple weeks of winter, that snowfall that hits.
Mm.
You enjoy the winter, the snow for a little bit,
Yeah.
and that shit's got to fucking go because the snow sucks, dude. Fuck the snow. But yeah, with the first couple times for sure. My shout out of the week is right under the category of rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. This week, the Tennessee Titans went down to Indianapolis, and for the first, what's that? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm being annoying. And then I reach down and think like nobody would hear this. I still just made more noise down there. Oh, I'm sorry.
That was so dumb.
I know.
He's got fucking. Dude, people fucking listen to this and I love it. Should I just start over or my shout out for shout out of the week is goes under the category of rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. This week, the Tennessee Titans went up to Indianapolis, and for the first half of the game, there was no punter needed. It was bombs over Baghdad. It was the Derrick Henry show. It was everything you wanted and more. Now, that thing you have and not need is it's Stonehouse, right? That's his last name, the punter. Is Stonehouse. The second half, the tale of two halves. Obviously, the boys had a harder time moving the ball up and down the field, and were backed up a few times. So you get that absolute cannon of a leg. You put him back there. He is on the 10-yard line and puts it on the opposite 10. That man is an absolute fucking stud. You wish you didn't have to use him, but since he's on the team, puts it out there for the whole world to see. That man's got a fucking cannon. So shout out, no free shout out goes to having it and not needing it versus needing it and not having it.
I thought you were shouting out Stonehouse.
Nah, dude. He's the Kern killer, dude. We can't fucking shout him out,
Shout out
dude.
that concept.
I was shouting the concept because I can't give Stonehouse too many flowers because he did take Kern away from us, and I fucking love Kern.
Stonehouse, condoms, gun. I don't know where gun. I guess
Hey,
that
gun.
didn't hit.
I'm not a big gun guy.
But hey, on that note though, because we hadn't talked about it yet, but shout out the boys. Like the boys are fucking
500.
yeah. We said it a couple weeks ago. We don't hit the panic button on this bus.
We don't fucking do
0 and
that.
2 doesn't fucking matter.
Does not.
Somebody's rattling off, oh, here's the percentage chances of them getting in the playoffs. Yank, boys. We're on a 2-game win streak. Aaron Rodgers said it. We're 2-0 since that Bussin' with the Boys episode. And Aaron Rodgers saying, hey, is Mike Vrabel still the head coach of the Tennessee Titans?
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up, dude. But shout out the boys, man. 2-game win streak.
Two's a streak.
Jack, anything?
They don't ask how, they ask how many. Let's fucking go, boys. Jack?
I mean, I'm happy. I don't want to say too many words, try and jinx us. So I'm 2-2.
Respectable.
So I'm with it. Second half was rough, but we got it done.
Hey, that play calling, though.
Yeah.
Starts
Play
out
calling was
hot.
fire.
That short yardage, especially. That's a good play call.
Think.
You heard that? No, I thought it sucked having that second Derek TD taken back
Dude.
because of the emotion he showed going in the end zone.
Yes.
I've never seen him do that.
Never.
He's all business all the time, and that sucked having that one taken from him. But for him to cross the goal line, throw the ball against the wall, take his helmet off, that's what you want to see. King is back.
Juiced right now.
King's
Here.
back.
The king is back.
King's back.
He never fucking left, Garrett.
Amen.
And by the way, hey, don't forget, boys, bet the bus. We threw old Derek. We said we don't even know what the prop bet's gonna be, but we're gonna throw Derrick Henry in that because this is the week where he breaks out and does something. Where the king looks like the king again.
It's crazy to think he only had 100 in that game. He was running all over the place. A fucking touchdown.
And he was
though.
catching the ball.
He was catching the ball. Now he had one over the middle that was tough. He had one over the middle that was
you
tough.
know.
Stone hands.
But
But
still,
you see my
he still
man,
caught 3
he
balls.
dropped the ball in the middle, goes back to the sideline, says, Tannehill, get your ass off the bench and throw me a couple of these bad boys. And he's catching them. They're showing him on TV. He's like mad at himself, throwing it back.
I love
mad.
that, dude.
He was pissed after the game in the little presser too.
Dude, you need Mad Derek.
Oh yeah.
I was
Mad
gonna
Derek's the
say,
best
like,
version of Derek, dude. Fucking shout out Mad Derek. When Derek doesn't talk to anybody in the locker room, 250.
We good.
Yeah. Move out of the way, boys. Ben Jones needs to wear a kidney belt that week.
just hand me the rock.
Yeah. Also, the most underrated player of that game was Ben Jones getting a defensive holding call in the red zone to keep the chains moving. That was 2 plays before Derek had his rushing touchdown that got called back. Ended up for a touchdown anyway. Ben is outstanding on the field. One of the most underrated players of within 2 plays of the first game going up to the ref saying, hey, they're holding me. Please watch out for that. More bees with honey than vinegar, am I right? Ben Jones lives with the honey, not only with the opposing defense, but also with the refs. Yeah, I see my man do a spin and a fucking flop, and I knew right then and there that laundry was coming out on the field. He did a fantastic job keeping them chains going. Shout out Ben Jones, dude.
You had a saying about honey and vinegar and bees that threw me for a fucking loop.
Yeah, dude, because bees like honey. They don't like vinegar as much.
Gotcha.
So you get people by being nicer and sweeter than a little sour and pungent. Am I
No,
right?
that was great. It happened so fast. Like you just pieced me up.
Dude, my brain's starting to come back a little bit. I'm feeling kind of fucking better, dude.
Are you on
fucking
that Black Label Alpha Brain by On It?
No, it's not NSF certified, and I can't fucking believe you just try to trap me on camera with that shit, dude.
Is that true?
Yes,
Honestly,
dude.
that's just a simple question.
I saw a Black Label Alpha Brain, and you know me, Joe Rogan. So I fucking went and Googled it real quick, put it on the list, and it's like it's in the yellow.
Oh,
know, it's
really?
like
See,
green,
I
yellow,
didn't
red.
know that. I didn't know
You
that.
want
I
that
just
shit,
know it
huh?
helps your brain.
Yeah,
I fucking need that. I need some of
Dude.
that shit in my life.
I need some of that. I need some NAD. Your boy's about to go through, the surgery though. So I'm about to fuck my brain and kidneys up with them perky turkeys.
Yeah, I'm excited.
know?
I'm excited to see how
I
the.
got stoked.
I'm excited to see
Not
how
gonna
this
poop for like 6 days, but I'm gonna be fucking perky turkeys,
this
boys.
cranberry juice loosen up that booty hole a little bit.
Dude. Yeah, no doubt. What's up?
That's what we're gonna need. A holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit.
I'm excited to see what this post surgery. I mean, I'm not actually excited.
I'm excited to see you on a bed for a month. I'm excited to see if the boy can get back for that November 12th. Because I really want to go to that game.
What do you think? Like, well, how was it a month out last time?
I just remember being real sad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're in a dark place.
Like, hey, Jack and Garrett were actually there. You guys can comment on this. I thought my spirits were real high when we were in Pensacola. Real fucking high.
They absolutely were. But seeing what happened in Pensacola and then the like post 6 months comparatively to now, I want to double down on Garrett's shout out. Your spirits have been incredibly high. And I think it helps all of us. When you're doing well, we're all doing well. So commending you and how well you've been handling this.
I think what Jack's saying too is I think we're excited to have it's going to be a positive bus with the boys here now.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because usually we're brought down.
Well, this goes back to kids with diversifying your portfolio. One of my jobs is on the fritz right now. So I turned to this job and we're going to fucking get this bad boy going full steam ahead. You know?
Hey, we need to get that GIF going.
What gift?
Oh, a GIF where we put the
GIF. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know when the appropriate time to put that out. There's a lot of people hurting. Everyone that tweets me with hate, like this guy's a piece of shit, blah, 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 they're hurting too.
Does it hurt you?
Not as much as it used to be totally honest.
Good.
Yeah.
That's truly what matters. Because I do see some of them because I'm part of them. I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully the boy
This
might
piece
not
of
see
shit's
this.
not worth 80 million, blah, blah, blah. It's like
hopefully the boy does not see this one. 8 hours later, you see Taylor. Oh, are you hurting, buddy? It's
Yeah.
gonna be okay. I'm like, oh shit.
just a little war zone going off, dude. Yeah, some dude went off on me. He fucking was like, enjoy not being in the NFL any longer. You fucking suck. Your career's over, blah, blah, blah. And I went to his profile, dude, and his hairline was on the fucking chopping block. So I just chirped him about his hairline. So I was like, good luck finding that hairline in a year, bud, you know?
Shit.
And then he sent me a picture of him in a Ferrari. He's like, I'm doing fine. But it looked like a fake picture. Like, you know, that new little thing where you can kind of look around and then you're in like a Ferrari store or whatever.
Yeah.
It didn't look real to me. I don't believe, but if he's got a Ferrari, hey, them hoes are easy to lease.
Right.
The people with the man of Christ, like blah blah blah. And they're the
Yeah. For those of you, because Bloss
Yeah,
forgot the
audience
rules of
of
using
one.
the mic. He said people with man of Christ, audience of one, and then they fucking chirp.
That's when you take his Ferrari photo or video or whatever, and then you just crop your face in it somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing great too.
I think, dude, fucking, it is kind of nice though when you don't care as much about what people say on the social medias because it's more just funny. A lot of sad people out there, boss. A lot of sad people. And I think there's a couple of burner accounts in this bus right now. He looked right at you.
Looked right at Jack.
Jack put his
McPherson.
hands up.
Somebody in here has got to be running one of those Will Compton Bulge, Will Compton Old Teeth burner accounts. And there was, I will never not believe that. Probably you, Jack.
It is
That
not
same
me.
night, we were all sitting up in the hotel in New York, and we were talking about a burner account. And then literally 30 minutes later, there's some Will Compton's Old Teeth or Will Compton Bulge burner account going on.
It's funny. Like I laugh not because I'm guilty, but because it's a coincidence. And
No, that one
sometimes
wasn't.
We'll never find out.
Somebody else out there might have the teeth one, but you made fucking one of them. I'll figure it out one day.
Can we get a polygraph in here?
I would love that.
set that up.
That would be funny.
Will's a suspect, though.
Of me
Yeah, I
having a
can see
burner
Will doing his
account?
own burner. He loves the bird too much. He loves it too much. I can see that. You're fucking your boy. Who's the basketball player that has his own burner accounts?
KD.
Oh, KD.
KD. You guys are boys.
Come on the bus.
You probably took one off
We need
him.
him on the bus.
Please let us know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Boss, speaking to the fucking mic, dude, if you're gonna talk, because you've had two tiny little hitters in the back
KD
there that
might
I
be a
wish was
father?
recorded.
Yeah, they're saying that KD might be the father to Lana Rhodes' baby. Lana Rhodes is a porn star, like the #1 porn star on Pornhub.
Oh,
Oh. I believe though it's confirmed that it's Blake Griffin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the baby isn't mixed really. It's pretty,
White?
But Blake Griffin also has that. He's like mixed, but favors more heavy. I feel like to white.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already
my
in muddy
bet.
waters right now with that comment. We probably need to go
let's
no
not
farther on that. Let's not cut that. Let's just
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. It's like I know what you're saying with
he's
that.
fair skinned.
Yeah, he's more fair skinned. It looks more like a Blake Griffin baby than KD's baby.
But
Because-
Blake Griffin could have avoided all
Lighter.
this.
He's way lighter.
He could have avoided this though if he had used Roman swipes.
That's a great transition, Jack.
Hey, he's slowly taking
Roman
over.
swipes, no free shout outs to Roman swipes. They're convenient over-the-counter wipes that are clinically proven to help you last longer in bed. They are uniquely formulated to reduce overstimulation without eliminating sensation
Need that.
altogether. In a 2019 study, they were proven to increase time to orgasm by more than 4x. To use, just remove the disposable swipe from its discreet pocket-sized pack, wipe on the most sensitive parts of your penis, and allow it to dry
head.
for about 5 minutes. They are safe, effective, and no prescription is needed. All swipes orders include free 2-day shipping and arrive in unmarked packaging. Try today for as little as $2.75 per swipe. Try swipes today with a special offer just for our listeners. Get 20% off your first order at getroman.com/bussinboys today. This is an exclusive 20% off only offer for you guys. So to get that 20% off, go to getroman.com/bussinboys.
And just to put a quick little thing in there, I don't think it said anything about not getting porn stars pregnant. So just be cautious.
Yeah.
'Cause
Don't
Jack
just
did it
use the
allude-
swipes.
Yeah, you still gotta bink on the tummy or wear a condom, dude.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
I'm not telling you guys what to do with your life, but
How many swipes do you think it'd take for Antonio Brown?
hey, he fucking pulled that thing out like an absolute like those little slinky things, dude. I was like, holy!
What is
Like with even with the
No.
blur
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that boy pulling that thing out of a 4-foot pool.
what was the post? Like, are you talking about the caption? Yeah, I saw that.
What do you
Dude,
say,
that
Giselle?
dude is wild. It's just a photo of him and Giselle like hugging after the Super Bowl. And he's like, put that shit on, his song, put that shit on.
Oh my god.
Put
Well,
that shit on. Dude, he's a weird fucking cat, man.
hey, don't say nothing bad about Antonio Brown. We want him on the bus.
He can come on the bus because he's got to explain himself on. Yeah, but like
He
you're
can walk
out,
on
you're
the bus.
out.
He's
you're
not allowed to come on the bus.
You're out throwing your ass in people's faces. Like,
a big crime in Dubai.
I think there's a big crime here too.
harassment. It's a big crime, maybe
What do you
everywhere,
mean?
JP.
Hey, exposing yourself to a woman and grabbing her and throwing her around in a pool. I think that's a big crime in Dubai.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you go to jail
Yeah,
anywhere in that
throwing-
thing.
Yeah, showing your dick just randomly rocked
Hey,
up.
let's not fucking sleep on the fact that he pulled that fucking thing from the bottom of a 4-foot floor and pulled it out of the top.
And then just sat there with probably you couldn't see, but probably a massive smile on his face.
Yeah,
Like, he just thinks
Beautiful
he can
teeth.
do whatever he wants. I think that's just wild.
beautiful teeth. Well, let's hope he gets out of Dubai pretty fast, according to JP.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I think, yeah. He's like,
Oh.
it's a pretty big deal, I think, in Dubai. He's like, maybe everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
This shit's
he's
so
a weird
fire.
he's a weird cat, man. He's a weird cat. And then he like tweets like, essentially did you see that he stole like somebody from Barstool their tweet and he used it as his own basically.
I saw that one of exposing the D. JP,
That was
please
the
use
one.
the mic when you talk.
That was the one. That was the one. Not that the stealing's weird. It's just the way his brain is working is so fascinating to me. Like, the dude needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped.
Psychiatrist Willie.
I will solve all your problems. 1-800-GAMBLER.
I think it's time for our second favorite segment of the week.
Tier Talk,
Dear Talk.
best slasher films of all time.
I'm not prepared. Of all time?
Just best slasher films that you love to see.
Gee,
I tell you what, some W's are really sneaking in my my language.
that's tough, dude. W's like lisps?
Yeah, like yesterday earlier, I was like, "You're doing a great job."
Like a
Weeding,
lisp? Like a what are you doing? I don't know.
You're, yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah.
Like fucking hot rod?
W's are sneaking in on the R's a little bit, and then I just had a phantom W just come out of nowhere. Right. There.
Sometimes I'll be talking to somebody and then I'll just stutter 4 or 5 times and I'll like go past them. Like, I wonder if they noticed, but they definitely fucking noticed.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just stutter for no reason. Do you ever hear that?
You stuttering?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Does it make you worried for me?
No.
It makes me worried for me.
I just think I just need to give him a second. He'll figure it out.
No, it's funny. I used to not.
It's like when you're slipping down the stairs and you ultimately grab the rail. Like that's just what I think's happening. You know what I mean? You
That's
know what
so
I'm saying?
fucking funny. Yeah.
And then you like grab. Yeah.
All right.
Lesser athlete would have fell.
Best slasher films. Can we get a little?
You want a reference or you want to go off the top?
Let's get a reference real quick because sometimes I forget about a couple. Slasher
Hang on,
film.
do we have a god tier?
I think Halloween 1 is probably God tier, right? It's the original. Yeah, you guys are always a part of it, right?
We switch it around. Like it just depends
All right, yeah.
how the graph is.
So this is just slashers. Halloween 1, yeah. I mean, is that your number one?
Yeah, I would say Halloween won it, and you said it like it's at the tone, like it's the original slasher
Set the
movie.
tone. Put the fear of God in all the suburban homes.
Mm.
Oh, I saw it for Spooktober. We kind of touched on it a couple times, but Bodies, I watched for the second day of Spooktober. Love Pete Davidson. I just want to start by saying that. I think Pete Davidson is hilarious. I love him on SNL. I think all his antics off the I don't know, screen. I think he's a guy that I think I could hang out with. I think I'm a big fan of him as well as Machine Gun Kelly. But that movie's fucking garbage, dude. But they're best friends. It's fucking garbage movie, dude. It's awful. So 4.5. Let's get into this.
Is that your dream crew hanging out with? You, Machine Gun Kelly, and Pete Davidson?
No.
It's all
I'm
tatted.
35% Mexican,
It's all
Garrett.
tatted up. You know Taylor would paint his nails too, probably.
I probably will paint my nails anyway now. I used to have gauges. So I had zeros.
Wait, what is that?
It's just like a regular ear piercing is like 18 to 22 gauge. And the lower number you go, the bigger the hole. So I can fit like a pencil through my ear. Oh, you would have chilled?
I don't know. If we would've- I don't know if we would
You don't think we would have chilled?
I don't know. I think it just depends, man. I don't think so. I personally don't think so.
Damn, that's crazy. Good thing I met you when I met you.
Yeah. Everything happens for a reason.
Judgmental ass. How good was Shorzy? Yeah, I saw the first 15 minutes of the finale. Say that again.
The last 15 minutes. I will say I saw like the last 15 minutes of the finale and I was like, yo, this show does look good. It
It's
really does. It does
fucking-
look good.
Shorzy, cut this, dude, so I can just tweet it at Letterkenny Problems because I want to be in the show so bad. Shorzy is the best one season show I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, let me get
What
on the
would you
show.
do if Shorzy had me come on and do like a cameo?
The same thing I do if you succeeded at anything in your life. I'd be so happy for you.
No, but I'm saying like, they're like, hey, Will, I saw the last 15 minutes of one season. They're like, hey, Will, we'd love to have you in on the cameo.
And I'd be like, let me just come with. And I'd be like trying to put in one-liners. I'd be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Just to try to get like the annoying friend that's trying to get in the show also.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah.
Maybe you should say this one. Everyone's like, don't fucking say that. Just fucking say your line.
Yeah, it's like if Thrones hit you up and like we'd love to have you in one of the episodes, I would be distraught. I'd be like, no, why does he get to go do that? The amount of times Taylor's tried getting us to watch like Letterkenny and Shorzy and everything else, just see 15 minutes of one. I love your guys' stuff. Oh, we'd love to have you do a cameo one time.
I do
Oh, that'd be
fucking
so
love it. I think that show's so outstanding. God, how are you not having problems with this shit?
I am. I just. You gotta live in it. Yeah.
I'm not living, dude. I just need to adapt, huh? My boy was born in the darkness.
So we
I
back.
nearly
Are
adapted
we ready to
it.
roll? We're talking about best slasher.
No.
movies.
We need to figure out, are you going to wait for me for Halloween?
I think it's something that we can still talk about after the show's
No,
over.
because you're going to do it. If I don't get a definitive yes, I'm going to wait for you, you're going to go see it without me.
That's not true.
Huh?
Come on now. The history that we've had.
Yeah, you just go and do shit. Top Gun.
I never saw Top Gun.
What are you talking about?
did. You did. Yeah, you just got yourself there. You played yourself.
Damn.
I never saw Top Gun. And yeah, I saw that you saw it and I didn't say nothing about it, but at the end of the day, it got away from us too much. At that point, it's like you're free to do whatever you want. And I see you wanting for me to wait for you on
So bad.
Halloween. Like, but you know Halloween's like you got me in this Spooktober, but like the Halloween Michael Myers, just all of it. It's just, I've always been obsessed with Michael Myers.
That's great, but you could wait 7 days. Like The Ring.
I can probably do that because I know you're going through surgery. Like it's like, you
Yeah.
know, you need something to look forward to.
It's not like I have some bullshit to do on the 14th. I have to get surgery, and I would be
You're
better.
already gonna be done though. Like, just come back.
I have to. They said I have to stay for 2 weeks.
I can wait, but we're gonna get the theater for all the boys.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. I'll wait. I can wait as long as I'm not doing as long as I'm not on the gridiron.
Bet.
All right, let's do it. Tier talk, best slasher movies. You guys go first. Go. Do you want them to do all three, or we all want to do our tier three? Do we want to go by rounds? We change all the time, so it kind of
Yeah. Let's go. Them go first. 'Cause I didn't do any research.
Them go first with all three. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah.
Okay.
Tier 3. I heard Jack say one in the back that I think is a really good. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of dead space there that you guys didn't hear at all. So it makes no sense for me to explain that. We are now doing our tier talk, which is best slasher movies, tier 1, 2, and 3. And we've already decided that God tier is the original 1974 Halloween. Is that correct?
Yes.
Am I correct on the date as well? Because I just want to, I think that'd be pretty cool if I got that right.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't 84 because Friday the 13th came out in, I think, 78. Okay, so 78 is
78.
Halloween.
Good
And
guess.
I think
The original slasher film that brought slashers to life, dude.
in
I
a
do think
suburban atmosphere. Before that, it was all like enforced and shit. People with houses real close together thought, not us.
Yeah.
But Michael Myers decided, oh, it can also be you.
Yeah, I do think it's right to pay respects to the original Halloween.
You want to do a moment of silence for?
Moment of silence for Halloween?
Yeah.
Greatest original slasher movie of all time?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, first up in the back, we're doing a trio here,
Back of the bus.
like the appetizer trio at Applebee's. Let's see. Garrett's up first with the tier 3. What you got, boss?
We're gonna do the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh.
To be our tier 3 for back of the bus.
That's a good one. That's something I was really looking into. I know.
Tier 2, Bloss.
Tier 2, we're gonna go with Child's Play, mostly dating back just because of my childhood. That's
Scary
probably
Dolls?
the one slasher that still gives me like that eerie feeling. Most slashers I could watch and I could get through and just like appreciate them. This one still gives me nightmares.
All right, and our tier 1 is The Strangers. And that is one scary movie that feels like it's like the one movie that feels like it could actually happen in real life. So there's that real in the actual world fear. So for us, that's our list.
One word.
Great.
All right. Not trying to be a hater. Just trying to speak my truth.
Mitch and JP, you guys give a one-word description of that. And obviously, we ultimately know this goes into more than one word eventually, but
I mean, I've never seen any of them, so I would say good.
That was more than one word.
all right,
It's
JP.
just one
all
letter.
right, Yeah.
Both of them didn't do either of the things we asked.
Yeah. So this is extremely difficult. I know you can attest to that as well, Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, what a very difficult tier talk to rate here.
A fun predicament, but yet still a predicament.
Yeah. And I try to measure up, like with this, make it here. I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre pick. I was really thinking about that one too, but there's so many fucking good movies. I would love to slip in an honorable mention. And this is a respects to Taylor and his love a little bit. But Friday the 13th, I want to give Jason Voorhees his respect.
Which one?
The original. You'll have your time. But my tier 3, and it is a newer one. But I loved the joy I had because it was our first Spooktober together. 2018 Halloween
Tier 3.
is my tier 3. Yes, because here's why. There's been so many, and the Michael Myers just, you can't call it a trailer. What do you end up calling all that? All of the movies.
There's
Like, what do you-
13 of them.
There's the series
A
of Michael
saga.
Myers. Like there's just so many. They've tried so many different things, and I thought the way they brought it in 2018 to allude to old scenes from the original one, to kind of have that creativity, bringing back some of the old cast. Like I love that Halloween. I think the Rob Zombie one's good, but that one's a little like holy fuck. Like that's a Rob. You can tell that's a Rob Zombie film. But that one, like it gets back to its fundamentals, what it was known for, and I'm gonna say Halloween, the 2018 version. My tier 2, I am with you, Blas, on Chucky Child's Play. Like, I think that's a movie like the Chuckies are movies you kind of don't want to press play on, but you know you have to, because there's something about that creepy little fucking doll that at all times, like, to me, Chucky, I don't know how your guys' experiences was growing up, but Chucky was the reason you sprint to your bathroom in the middle of the night, run up the stairs, you think something's behind you. Yeah, you might think something demonic at times, like when you watch like Paranormal Activity or something, but the origin of why you're scared to death and thinking that your blanket can protect you and you might not want to step down on the floor because there might be something under it was fucking Chucky, dude. And that is why Chucky's my tier 2. My tier 1, which I think is a one that I've watched the most, that no matter what on Halloween, you can always default to this costume. Scary Movie. Scary Movie is my tier 1. The original, wait, no. Scream.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
bro, did you see my face?
No.
I was like,
No.
oh,
I
okay.
was gonna say it's a fun one because again, movies that was made off of Scream, which is Scary Movie, but Scream, the original, it was just awesome. Like I said, you can go to that costume no matter what. You need something in the bag, you run to Walmart, you get your Scream mask, and you'll be good to go as long as you're wearing all black. But dude, it's just something about like Scream can be anybody killing people.
Yeah.
And I thought it brought like the high school vibe to life and everything in between. So Scream, the original, is my tier 1, and that's my tier talk.
Better.
Scary.
Yo, what a weird, when I said Scary Movie, I was like, am I saying that right?
Incredible.
I need it.
Classics.
Ooh, I need to know too.
Great.
Okay.
Never seen any of them, but
Chilling.
Yeah. And the theme of Spooktober, you gotta respect that.
all right, okay. My mind's going a little crazy right now. There's a lot to digest. I thought everyone had some really good ones, some ones that I'm gonna disagree with, and I'll get there when I get there. I might have an honorable mention of this whole thing because right now my brain's like a filing cabinet and the files are kind of a little bit all over the place. My tier 3 is going to be Friday the 13th Part 2. Now, the reason why it's Friday the 13th Part 2 is because Friday the 13th Part 1, the mother is the killer. Spoiler alert. The mother is the killer. Friday the 13th Part 2 is really when we start to find out who Jason Voorhees is, his origin story, how he comes to life. And my man's not even wearing the signature hockey mask at the point. He's actually wearing a paper bag until later in the movie he finds the hockey mask that we know is Jason Voorhees now. Big fan of him. I think of all of the slasher murderers, he'd probably win in a fight. I know we've had that argument before. And my only reason why I would say him over Michael Myers is because the people who created Friday the 13th just said, hey, we'll just put the same killer on steroids and add more boobs. That's basically the premise of Friday the 13th. My tier 2, and I loved that you did this. I thought it was a sleeper. I think the Scream, and it's really difficult for me to do. I'm not going to say all of them because I think all of them do an outstanding job of tying things together and making a new killer each and every single time while still somehow finding down a timeline where you can put the pieces together at the end and be like, wow, this really took some brain power to get in. So I will also just be going with the original Scream, but I think all 4 of them, including this last one that just came out, I think last year, did an amazing job of bringing everything together, the casting characters, all of that, keeping them and having an absolute incredible storyline. Because it does bring that high school vibe back. When you watch Scream, you can't help but think about not only Scary Movie, but Not Another Teen Movie as well.
Yeah.
And like American Pie and those types of things. It has that same type of value and feeling. My tier 1.
Time to be alive, then.
A great time to be alive. My tier 1 is the meshing of 2 of the most iconic killers of all time.
I thought about that.
Relax. These 2 gentlemen have haunted not only our real life, but our dreams as well. And when they are immersed together, they become the strongest murdering duo / enemies this world has ever seen. And the movie I'm talking about is, I believe, 2008. No, it's earlier than that. I think it's like 2004, 2005. Freddy versus Jason. It is so incredible. You get Jason going back in the dreams. You get Freddy back in the real world. They're both fish out of waters in both those situations. A huge fight at the end. And I've been told When you see the ending, I'm not going to do another spoiler. I've been told there's also an alternate ending to that movie that has the opposite person winning as well, which I love to see if that is actually true. And now now that I've done my 3 tiers, I will give an honorable mention. I thought it was an outstanding pick. I didn't think of it at first, and I'm glad the boys went first and gave me this one. My honorable mention is going to go to Strangers. It gives you that spine-tingling feeling. It's got the creepiness of the mask and the ending that is so foul play, so twisted and fucked up that you're like, can this really fucking happen in real life? And you know, some backwoods in Mississippi, shit like that's happening probably every single day. No offense, Mississippi. No offense. But that is my tier talk for best slasher films.
Incredible.
Exquisite.
Undefeated.
Valid.
Taylor.
That might be the best one.
Perfect.
Oh, boys.
No, that was a great. The Freddy vs. Jason. Part of me was like, I don't know if that's like, it's too new, but I love that movie. Like,
Outstanding.
it was one if you haven't seen, because I haven't seen all the Friday the 13th. I haven't seen all the
What a month to do it.
Nightmare on Elm Streets with Freddy.
Mhm.
But I thought that movie did a good job, like describing both characters, playing
Yeah.
to their weaknesses. Again, you got the kids who are like getting killed. They're scared to go to sleep. They're going and looking stuff up in the library. I think anytime you got to go to the library to look up something ancient,
Yeah.
that's like a good
That's
staple.
a great fucking pull
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
a good staple in like a horror film. But yeah, bro, I love the Freddy vs. Jason. I haven't like hit my hands up. Again, I have not seen all the Friday the 13th. So a lot of mine was paying homage to you for bringing me on this Spooktober. Because I've only seen like the newer Jason one. Like,
Yeah.
what was the one where the kids went out to the cabin and he's like standing on the side of the lake? Like, to me,
I think that was 2008.
the new horror films where they like you feel their presence in the theater. You know what I mean? Like, you can watch them, you can watch all the old originals. It just seems like, you know, you're watching some old film. But when you're watching like the newer ones, you like almost feel their presence watching. Like they're in the room with you. And Jason is like a fucking badass. But yeah, I thought it was a great. And the only reason I didn't say the entire series of Scream was because you went after me a lot when I did that with Rocky.
And that's why I decided.
But I thought you did a great job paying respects, because that is kind of the pull with Scream, is each film they do a great job of ultimately tying everything together. There's a great series on Netflix called Scream. They do not use the Scream mask. However, the entire series, I was bought into it for the majority of the month last year in Spooktober. It's a good
Yeah.
series on Netflix. Go check it out.
You're outstanding at finding new stuff. I get real stuck in the classics and the old stuff. You love finding. I know.
You've got to open up the library on Netflix. They have some good stuff. The Haunting on
Yeah.
Hill House and The Haunting on Bly Manor. You have got to fucking watch it. And then there was another one last year, is
With the tapes, right?
the tapes.
There was one. There was like a videotape kind of thing, and the guy's like in this like, it seems like a vacant house in the middle of the woods, and he's like putting tapes together, and he's not allowed to go into one room or something like that.
No.
Okay.
No. The one I saw last year was Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass. Dude, that is a fucking creepy and good series. Netflix comes out with one per year. I don't know what it is this year. I haven't really looked yet, which is on me because it's October 3rd. Shout out to Cerulean's 6-month birthday.
Let's go.
Half birthday, 0.5. She's 0.5. But bro, I'm telling you, Netflix comes out with a banger series for October every year. You need to watch Midnight Mass. You got to watch The Haunting, Bly Manor, and On Hill House. You have to, bro. They are good. They're good. They're good series.
plenty
Everybody
of time.
check them out.
All plenty of time.
Shout out to Netflix. Pay us.
Okay.
Pay us.
Pay us. Oh man.
Our Spooktober film needs to come out in Spooktober, probably on Netflix. That's probably the best platform.
Yeah.
For us.
You have probably the best platform for us for sure. We're gonna interrupt this real quick for one of the greatest things you can possibly put on your body to feel outstanding and make you a little more confident in life too. That's Duke Cannon, hardworking products for hardworking dudes. They actually secured NIL deals with a few college athletes coming off of our spring tour from this year. They've inked deals with AJ Henning, Zach Zinter, Trevor Keegan from Michigan. Listen, boys, We better see a little bit of cut of that. You know what I'm saying? Because for me,
We're finally getting the kids paid. We
Yeah. We better, hey, listen.
we want to see kind of that.
For me personally, it always comes down to that cool ice, dude. That little fucking ice deodorant you put on in your armpits. You're walking through the day. It's a little hot outside, but even when it's a little cooler and stuff like that, you always feel cool and fresh when you're walking up and down the streets. Big hair wash guy. They have the hairstyling, the beard care. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like it's getting thicker. I feel like my beard's getting thicker. It might just be because I'm growing it out a little longer.
They have
But who knows?
thickening shampoo as well. Like we've been like seriously since you've known me.
They have the thickening shampoo as well.
I'm just saying, since you've known me, we've always felt like my hairline's close to being on IR. However, what's kept it alive every year? That's the thickening shampoo by Duke Cannon.
Boom, dude. Check out Duke Cannon at any Target or DukeCannon.com and use code SPOOKTOBER for
Love that code.
15% off your first order. Duke Cannon, it's not for clowns.
You got to love Duke Cannon too, because last week they were like, "Hey, we love the whole RIP Taylor going on.
Yeah.
Like, we want to make that our code for 15% off."
God,
So we got to do that for a week. But
Duke
fortunately,
Cannon
you're
does work
back.
with the boys.
Fortunately, you're back.
Am I back? You
You're
spent
back.
5 minutes of this podcast pretending like I wasn't here.
No, we only did that for a brief moment, and I thought it was a well-picked moment too.
You think so?
Yeah, because you were putting everybody in a blender with why they should root for Michigan to over Nebraska.
Oh, you were just trying to calm down the seas.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is perfect timing to just pretend Taylor's not here because he's just lying to everybody.
I mean, I think we have a consensus except for one guy, but he's new.
Yeah, I think anybody who was listening, like, were you thinking, okay, we do need Michigan to win, Taylor's right? Or were you thinking like, okay, the game's just not, I'm looking at you, JP. Or are you just thinking like,
JP actually hasn't answered this question yet. Yeah. Who you with?
I honestly think it doesn't matter because if Theo Vaughn and Caleb Presley can dump water on Tennessee's head coach, Will could easily hand that trophy to some player on the field, and it's already done what it needs to do.
Yeah. What about the possible backlash that Will gets for going around the?
That's on him. If he's too scared to do it, I want Michigan. So
I like that, and I'm with JP now too.
I'm with JP on that too. And I weirdly, like, I see how you're trying to say Will goes around. I think if he sits there and it happens, like, you're still smiling, like he's doing the right thing. Like,
And they win. They win.
We don't want distractions of like being like,
Like,
hey,
as a national champion
we're
contender.
we're playing for the Bussin Bowl. Like, I'm gonna sign this for these guys. I think he's made the right call. Like, he's saying the right things. But if we go off and just, again, all of our tier 1s, 2s, and 3s, we make this we make this as real as we want it.
Yeah,
And we will be sprinting out there, and I'll wheel you.
you will.
I'd wheel you.
I think it's better if one of the boys wheel me and you get there first. It's important.
sure, 'cause
it's
we might
important that
miss-
you get there, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I go a little early. Maybe the clock's not at 0 yet, and you start wheeling me out there.
With that, I think we are in a situation, right, where we're gonna need Taylor to, number one, be on the sideline.
See, Michigan's tough with the sideline deal, dude. They don't really let people on the sideline.
We're trying to put me in this little box. Like, I think if you can't
I
score
haven't
us some
promised
sideline
anything, though.
passes,
I haven't promised nothing.
yeah, but it's the fact that you're Taylor Lewan at Michigan. Like, you've seen the vlogs of all of us in Nebraska. It's a sandbox out there. They say, "Hey, Will, go up in the band and play the trumpet."
I'm gonna send this to Abloff.
What? Yeah, Abloff,
David Abloff.
David Abloff. I think Taylor is in a unique situation. We see, everyone has seen how I get treated at Nebraska and how we get to basically do whatever we want at the games. If Taylor can't score some sideline passes and we stand there with the trophy, and ultimately, if it's like, hey, Taylor, if you want to go up and play the trumpet in the band, you should be allowed to do that. If Michigan can't roll out the red carpet for Taylor Lewan, one of their founding sons,
No, that doesn't work. There's so many others also.
They're like, something. Michigan sons.
An icon.
Icons, one of the Michigan icons. If Taylor can get the red carpet for the boys, like Nebraska has done each and every time we go, then are you even really a Michigan Wolverine?
I would go without the ultimatums, Dave, but we would like to be on the sideline for November 12th. That was honey. See, you did a little vinegar, I did a little honey there.
Good guy, bad guy. Good cop, bad cop. Is Dave Abloff the one? Is he the AD or is he the one that was with us?
He's the one that was with us.
Fuck. I hate that I'm butchering his name because that was like my guy when we were there.
Yeah. And they got
commented-
Jordans for all the boys.
I commented to him on how good his skin was too.
Yeah, he's got great skin.
Yeah, he loved that.
Yeah.
Love that. But yeah, I think number one, like, we're gonna figure out a way to have the tailgate out there, November 12th. But like, being on the sideline, I'm glad that the boys are gonna be with us, because if not, like, I would have had to try and finagle something like, hey Taylor, do you mind asking if like we can get some sideline passes when you're not gonna be there? I
Yeah.
think it'd be harder to do.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to be there, boys. That's my one and only goal when it comes to this ACL right now.
Put it like this: can you guarantee that we'll be on the sideline?
No. I
I
can't
think
do
that's
that.
sad. I think that's sad. Like
Michigan's got rules, dude. They got fucking rules about how
I'm
things
not
are
going to
done.
Nebraska, I think it's an easy phone call to be like, hey, make sure all the boys are taken care of.
Well, listen, I'm gonna do my damnedest. We're number 4 in the country. That's right. You know, I think there's 2 things that happen with success. You either support the ones around you that were there for the dark times, or you look towards the future. We just got to find out what Michigan wants to do when it comes to November 12th.
I like that because we can that can be another clip. Same the Dave Abloff. Great
Yeah,
skin.
for
Dave, you
real.
got great skin, by the way.
He's got
Let's
outstanding
get some
skin.
sideline passes.
I think sideline passes for the boys. Who's going? Mitch, put your hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 total. If Mitch does come, he's got to wear maize and blue the entire time. What's that?
That's fine with me.
Say it again.
That is fine with me.
Yep.
He's for the brand. He's a company man. He's for the fucking brand. That's what you want. That is exactly
Yeah.
what you want.
You don't want a bunch of yes men around, but I'm going to try to, massage as much as possible, start getting some yeses around me. Because so far I've heard no's on our first podcast together. I'm an Ohio State fan. I don't watch scary movies.
He actually just said he'd wear maize and blue.
And I got trashed for the cart thing, which I obviously know how to shop, and I know what the cart's like when you get the fucking wheel. And you're like, damn, this wheel fucking sucks, dude. So you get the new cart, and then it's just sitting right there. What an outstanding feel. Oh my God, what a feeling indeed.
Yeah,
So-
I think the reaction we had last week, the reaction that you were having just wasn't matching. Oh yeah, shit, that is a good
Yeah,
thought out. That's a good thought out, detailed shout out of the week for his very first one ever
yeah.
on Bussin' with the Boys.
I think the issue was I got caught in the situation of wanting to say something new, and I wasn't being present in the moment, thinking of listening to what's going on, really just waiting for my turn to talk, and that's on me.
Yeah, that's a selfish thing. You do got to figure it out.
Yeah. Pause real quick.
Oh no, Rich.
Hang on. I do got to pee,
What is going on, man? This is your second break today.
brother. I'm hydrated because we got a workout. Everybody listening to this right now, I have a workout today on Tuesday. It's Monday right now, so tomorrow.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're going to.
Yeah, we can say it because PMT keeps talking about it. Hey, your boy's hydrated.
Hey, Will looks good too. I'm sure Will's let it be known he's on his way to an NFL team to do a workout with said team. I will not say the team, but the Atlanta Falcons. I can say the team. I just heard it from the corner over there. Came out of the rafters. Will Compton is headed to Atlanta to do a workout with top 5 head coach in the whole National Football League, Arthur Smith. Now, I don't know if you've seen my man. The purple can be a little misleading, but he's fucking rock solid right now. He's lower than teens. He's probably in the single digits when it comes to body fat. That's just the specimen that Will Compton is. We've all seen the dump truck he's got when he walks around, dude. He's absolutely pulling a Buick behind him. But he is going to go and probably be lights out, leaving me to fend for myself with a torn ACL in the corner. Once again, batting solo pods for the boys each and every week. And I'm kind of excited about it, right? We had a great time. Turkeys. So anyway,
Works for the
we want Michigan to win this game, though, right? Yeah. Yes.
For the boys and for the pod, yes.
You need Michigan to win and win big. I don't know if you want to win big though. You don't want to win big because then it's kind of because then it would. The door's already almost shut in Nebraska on them. Like we see a crack, but like they get destroyed by Michigan, then it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Inevitably, it's going to be an ass whooping.
Yeah.
It could.
He said he's down to come on the pod.
Just keep tweeting.
My man took a yes just now, which brings us to our last question, the Rowback question. Use code Bussin on rowback.com for 20% off your first purchase. That's RHOBAC.com. Code.
Hey, RHOBACK.
Fuck, did I forget the K? That's 2. RHOBACK.com. Code boys. They work with the best college athletes from Will Anderson to the boy Michael Mayer and Bijan Robinson. They also just dropped new performance joggers. Trust us, you're going to want these. So use code BOYS for 20% off. That last question of the day, we've touched on it a little bit. How serious is year 10?
Well, to start, the joggers are phenomenal. You guys, these are the joggers.
They look great on you too.
Yeah, I got you a pair of double XL at the house.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Just got in. While I was
legs are
peeing,
massive.
While I was peeing, like, what was the conversation?
Conversation was how serious is year 10 for the boys. We're kind of dissecting a little bit. It seems like,
What was everybody's take?
Taylor said that you are looking good.
yeah, I said don't be misled by the purple. Like you're probably in the single digits in body fat.
Yeah.
I'll answer the question for you.
Arguably.
Yeah.
Like best
I've
I've ever
seen you with no clothes on. He looks fantastic. Everything.
like
looks
best I've ever
fantastic.
looked. I don't know if you can say that.
Well, you don't have the neck you used to have.
Right. Like,
But other than that, I see all 6 of them abs. All 6 of them.
thanks, man.
No problem.
What'd you guys say?
We just
My man's
agreed.
casting a line, dude. He's
Oh, you guys
fishing.
just agreed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not fishing. I just want to know if it was if people actually had like an opinion on it. Because should I be serious about how serious is year 10, or should we just do the?
No, I want you to speak whatever your truth is right now.
Yeah, I think the seriousness of year 10, and I was thinking about it. It's like I'm gonna go enjoy this workout.
Oh.
I'm gonna go and enjoy this workout, and the goal is to earn the year 10 contract. Yeah, it's kind of the how serious year 10 is. Yo, I do think though, it just get taxed on another year. I get to stay ahead of you for a year.
Yeah, there's something that
I get to,
yeah.
I
There's something to
literally-
be said about like if there's ever an argument like career wise and stuff like that.
At the moment, yeah, it's like, well, hey, until you get 10 years, like I'm still ahead of you.
Yeah,
for
you don't
a year.
know, young buck.
I know,
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
Uncle
You haven't
Will.
played you haven't played 10 years.
Right. As we start wrapping up, this is the first week of Spooktober. There are rules of engagement when going through Spooktober. If you're going to take it seriously, obviously the tier 1s know this and some of the tier 2s do, but obviously this is for the tier 3s and anyone who's pogo sticking on this bus that we love so dearly to our hearts. Number 1, it's no longer October, boys. It's officially Spooktober. That's easy. Just replace the word October with Spooktober. It's not that fucking difficult. This one's a little more tricky. Number 2, watch at least one spooky show or movie every day. Now, there's going to be a point, like Will and I talk about all the time. You get to Spooktober 15th, 16th, 17th. You really start to feel worn down in the spooky season. Maybe your central nervous system's a little more heightened. Every corner you turn around, you think some guy's going to be there to kill you. Or maybe your wife's going to get pulled by her hair by some little thing you can't see. That is normal. You just need to keep working through that. At some of these points, you can have a lighter day. Maybe put on Charlie Brown, some Halloween Town. I know Hocus Pocus came out.
That's today, as of Tuesday, the release day. That tonight is Hocus Pocus on our official movie calendar.
Boom. Hocus Pocus and also
OG.
Hocus Pocus 2. Outstanding. And I think we could talk about Hocus Pocus 2. I saw that for the Spooktober 1. We can get into that. But if you need a day, you need something, maybe go to a haunted house, maybe go to a pumpkin patch. That can count as your spooky thing, which leads us into number 3. At least once a week, you need to go to a Halloween themed event every weekend for the month. So that is, like I said, that's pumpkin patches, haunted trail rides. You can go on to haunted houses. Hell, do whatever you want. If there's a pumpkin near you, you're living the dream, baby. You're embracing Spooktober, which is the number 1 yet number 4 rule on our list. Embrace the spook.
It's like if you step outside and you're wearing a flannel and you're going to go to something outdoors, like that counts.
Boom. Pumpkin spice latte, you just embrace the spook. It's that easy. We're not asking for much. We're just asking that you get on this bus with us for the whole
And
entire
go buy the
month.
merch. The merch has been crushing, by
Merch
the way.
has
This
been
has been our
fucking
best.
hitters.
Like, people are buying into Spooktober now, and that's like ultimately like what you love to see. Like, I think the dream, the goal of this whole thing is what the entire world we want to see formally the month of October get changed to Spooktober.
100%. Petitions.
You probably need like what 100,000 signatures to make
That's
that happen?
it. That's really all you need. 100,000 is not that much.
We should get something like that going. Like, you know how they do like those petitions online, like, hey, click this link. We're trying to get October changed to
Yeah.
Spooktober.
Go stand in the middle of Broadway and ask people for their signature.
Protest.
Not protest.
Just
Demonstration.
with costumes on.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
I think that's outstanding.
love that
I don't know why we don't do that right now.
Yeah, we definitely need to get the link made. Mitch, could you do that? Get the link going, petition. We need however, and figure out how many signatures we need. I don't think it's that high. I think it's like 100,000 we can get. I think we can get anything changed for 100,000 signatures.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, honestly.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Mint Mobile, baby.
Oh shit, we
Oh,
got another
shit.
average. So that means we got to do another. We got to
Yeah.
do some more time. We got to put in some more time. All right, here we go, boys. After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers,
Assholes.
if I've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard about Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at just $15 a month. I thought, what's the catch here? Ryan Reynolds was doing all these commercials. I love Ryan Reynolds. Like, let's
He's
dig a little
outstanding.
deeper. But after talking to them and using their service, it all made sense. There isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. They cut out the cost of retail stores and pass those sweet savings directly to you. For anyone who hates their phone bill, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family. And at Mint, families start at 2 lines. All plans come with unlimited talk and text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. That is big time.
That's huge.
Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/bussin. That's mintmobile.com/bussin. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/bussin.
I think not only is that an outstanding ad read you just did, but it gets us one step closer to Ryan Reynolds and being best friends with him.
I was thinking that as I was reading it, I was like, man, there's probably, like, while I was reading, I was just going through my head. There's probably so
It's
many
gonna
people
come
at
across
this
his desk.
company. Yeah, there's probably so many people at this company. Like, he's an investor. He probably doesn't see or sit and strategize about who's doing what. But if we could just get somebody at that on that Mint Mobile team to get it passed up to the right people to ultimately get to Ryan Reynolds, and we ultimately get him on the bus and maybe do the Mint Mobile ad read with us.
Outstanding.
Dude, this is a big brain podcast today.
Big brain
This
podcast.
is a big brain podcast.
A lot of
today.
things happened. Fuck yes, dude. Do we have to talk more or are we done?
I think we should talk a little bit more because they just threw that ad read on us right there at the end.
Holy shit.
Just threw an ad read on us
You
right
have,
there.
Ka-ching, dude.
you have an event you're looking forward to this weekend?
Yeah, I'm getting surgery, boss. There's nothing I'm looking forward to this weekend.
What's your like spooky event?
Yeah, dude.
The
I'm
spooky man
fucking-
is going under the knife.
Dude, going under the knife, dude. I'm literally going to be in my own slasher film.
Are you going to be, now with that said, are you going to be doing something for your weekend spook embrace?
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll probably-
Can't skip.
I'll probably get a pumpkin or something, dude. I'll probably drink pumpkin spice lattes every single day as my only meal. I think I'm down 18 pounds now.
You should, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You should pack a flannel.
Okay.
And wear that on Friday or Saturday because you get your surgery, what, Thursday?
Thursday.
I cannot wait to go T's and P's. We're about to lose you again. We're going to
I'm
have to
going to die twice.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
about, hold on. Dude, speaking of T's and P's, JJ Watt just getting on Twitter saying he got his heart fixed and he's going to play on Sunday. What a fucking hardo tweet,
I
dude.
know, bro. I know. In tweet. Like he was like, oh yeah, what did he say? That's it.
That's it.
He said, what was it called? AFib, which is an irregular heartbeat. He got it back in rhythm the next day. He's playing today. That's it. Like, that is, it doesn't get more JJ Watt than that. It really
J.J.
does.
Watt
I loved it. I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna spin this and be like, he died. He died and got brought back to life.
You're big on people dying lately.
Yeah. Because why not? Anybody else you can add on that Harambe graphic with the Happy Gilmore guys, crew, you, and everybody else? I think we have to do that now.
You know what I think's
We're
fucking...
gonna celebrate you coming back to life these next couple of days, but Thursday we lose you again. R.I.P. Taylor Lewan is gonna get going again, and we got to get the hashtag. Well, let's get the hashtag trending. R.I.P. Taylor Lewan.
I think I'm going to fucking say something that I might regret. But I think I'm starting to like JJ Watt.
Okay.
I think I'm starting to... I don't like... This tweet is hilariously hardo to me. But I think he's just like Russell Wilson, where it's like he does it so much. I'm starting to respect it.
Like that's him. Like I think he's
Yeah.
genuinely being himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're genuinely being yourself, you can't hate on that.
You can't hate on that.
No. Because at first I thought it was a big show. I thought he was just putting on this fucking John Cena type thing for me.
And I thought the way that we that we would say stuff as well, it's almost like, okay, there's two universes going on. He doesn't really know about our universe.
Yeah.
But then when he engaged with us with the whole, I was going for my dead body or something like that. Remember when
Yeah.
he had that stacked photo?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going for Will Compton's dad bod. I'm like, oh, he knows about the boys.
He knows what the boys.
I know he knows about you.
And I think them like denying coming on our podcast so many times, I think it's been like 3 or 4 times at this point, even
Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah,
fullback.
even Derek Watt.
Derek said no too.
Yeah,
Like-
we thought in our head that we won't go after TJ and JJ because
No.
we don't want them on.
We don't want
So
him
we'll
on.
go after the lowest, bro. We'll go after Derek
Whoa,
Watt.
whoa, whoa,
Not
whoa.
lowest, but
yeah,
just
maybe the least known.
yeah,
the least known.
status
Still
in the
the
league.
Subway commercials, but it's like a fun thing that probably JJ and TJ put in the stipulation of their contract with the Subway.
Right, it's
photos.
like knowing we probably can't get the Manning, so let's go after Cooper Manning.
We should get Cooper Manning on this podcast.
I think it'd be awesome.
Big brain pod, dude.
I also think that we could get Eli Manning.
You think so?
I do.
I think he did a phenomenal job at Penn State when he went undercover. That shit was
Jack
funny.
Powers.
Think fast, run fast, baby. Think fast,
Yeah.
run fast. Because I was like, I don't know how much personality Eli's got compared to Peyton, at least.
I think he's
Seems
got
like
good
Peyton's-
personality. I think he's a sneaky personality. Like I think he
Sneaky
knows it.
personality, dude. Yes, and I think I know Eli. He's done SNL, right? But no one really like remembers the. But like Peyton's SNL, his skits when he's with the kids yelling "Get open, get open," and pegs them in the back of the head, teaching them how to jimmy rig a car, and the cops show up.
Yeah.
Like
I
that's
think-
just
I think-
hilarious.
I think Eli is just being him, and I think Peyton like is intentional about all the stuff. He
Yeah.
understands all the games that he's playing.
He understands the game.
He's like a mastermind. Eli's just being Eli. But
I
with that
fucking-
said, like Eli, we would love to. We would. This is your formal invitation that we would love to have you on Bussin.
Eli, Peyton, or Cooper. I think we can just send out 3 invitations right now,
we
right?
should have all of them on the bus, and then we make Peyton sit in the back, and then we can have Eli and Cooper like on the.
I think the sheriff would take to that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Peyton just went off on the Broncos for being too loud when he first got there? Like
No.
2015, he went to the Broncos and like it's the fourth quarter and they're cheering and he's like losing his fucking mind. And they went to press conference after and was like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Yo, he is about that fucking business. I like guys who've been his teammates. They said that like if somebody would like drop a pass or he wanted him out, like he would be like, "Hey, no, you're out."
There
Coach
was a
would say-
story. I think
that
McAfee
coach-
told a story about that the other day.
He's like, "Oh, coach told me to come back in. No, get out.
Yeah.
Until you can, I'm making this up, but catch the ball or do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like you're out." Be like, "No, he's out," and then just overshadow the coach.
Yeah. Even like the franchise, the Colts have been affected for so many years since Peyton played there. It's the most eerie place to play because when their offense is on the field, you can't hear a thing. Like you can talk to anybody,
Yeah.
and it's just wild. You're literally having a basic conversation. It sounds like nothing's going on, but there's whatever 50,000 people in a
Yeah,
stadium.
dude, Peyton was a beast.
There's a dog,
Dog.
dog. Manning, dog. Eli, low key, dog. Cooper, you know what I think he is? Dog.
Yeah, Archie, man.
Oh, and Arch Manning. We should get him on.
King dog.
You think Arch is gonna be the best one? Yeah. Arch he's the boy dog,
All right, Will.
king dog. All right. Just fucking relax, bud. Fucking relax on that. No, I think the Mannings are dope. I think I'm starting to like the Watt brothers. I think enough time has passed since JJ's been in Houston to where I'm like kind of coming out of it, being like,
Do you think there's a possibility that we could get the what? Like, we get them each on the bus?
I think anything's possible.
Yeah, but it sounded like TJ big dogged you last year.
When?
Remember you were like talking about TJ coming on the bus and he just looked at you and then walked off or something like
He
that?
didn't big dog me. I mean, he didn't play against me, so you want to big dog me, you know where I line up.
I'm not talking about nothing with playing. I'm talking about a bus with the boys invitation.
I think if
Didn't you say like after the game you tried talking to him and he kind of
I
like
talked to Derek. Derek did that to me. He was talking. I was like, "Bro, you didn't want to come on the bus with the boys?" And he kind of just looked at me and like shook his head. Like, what?
Oh yeah, that was a
was a
little
hard
deal.
hit.
That was a little
But
deal.
that was early in the game for us.
Because he was telling me on DMs on Instagram that he would come on, and then his PR team or rep would say no, he doesn't want to come on. And then remember I messaged him, and then he saw it, and then I remember in our group chat I go, I just wanted to message him back so he knew that I knew. that he was
Yeah.
lying.
Yep. I think TJ would be the best one. Well, JJ too, because he and I have had a lot of interactions. But TJ's rookie year, I spit in his face during the game, and him and Bud Dupree tried to fight me after the game.
Yeah.
So we got fucking rolled on
I'm
Thursday
assuming
Night
you didn't
Football.
show up after the.
I did.
game was over?
I reluctantly did.
You kind of timed it to where it's like, okay, it's
No.
probably been long enough to probably not there. I'm
Here's
gonna
what
go,
happened. It
show
was the
up.
fourth quarter. It was an
Shirt off.
absolute. It was the fourth quarter. It was an absolute blowout. That's when Antonio Brown had that helmet catch on Thursday Night Football, and we were wearing the Smurf uniforms. We just got destroyed. So like in the fourth quarter, he's obviously rushing super hard, and I'm like he's like talking shit to me, and there's nothing I can really say back. So I look up and I spit, and it goes through his face mask onto his like hits him right here. And then he starts calling me a disgrace to football and all this different stuff. So after the game, 100%.
Yeah, that's what a douchebag.
Totally fair. After the game, him and Bud Dupree come up to me and they're like, basically calling me a bitch ass and telling me that they're gonna meet me outside the bus and they're gonna beat the shit out of me. Then I went in the locker room and basically told any teammate that would listen, hey, I need you guys to walk out with me to the bus. I'm about to get the shit kicked out of me. So no one came. Everybody's on the bus, dude.
Yeah, Taylor.
I go on the bus and I come back out the bus and I'm literally standing outside the bus waiting, and I see both of them walking. And I don't know if they looked. In my brain, the way I remember the story, they did look, but I don't think they did look, and they kept walking. So, big dog.
You were on the bus?
I was on the bus and I went off the bus to stand right outside the bus.
Were you standing off the bus like when they walked by?
I was standing out the bus when they walked by.
So they could see you.
They could have saw me if they wanted. I think they looked. I can't remember. But I was standing there, and I'm pretty sure I was like, when you see a bear, they say to get big. I think I was trying to get big. Yeah, I was puffing my chest out a little bit. I thought,
Have you
man,
and
I'm
Bud
about to
talked
get
about this since you
beat
came on the
up.
team?
Yeah, every time I talk to him about it, he laughs. Oh, yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
We should have him on though. I think Bud's outstanding.
Yeah, Bud would be awesome. I'd love that Bud.
Bud, Robert Woods wants to come on too.
We can have Robert on.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. Yeah,
we got the
absolutely.
pod,
The,
baby.
the boys can come on. We're here.
Yeah, that's
right?
what we're
Yeah.
here for.
They literally come on
Yeah.
when we shoot Mondays. So, come on.
I think this has been solid, boys.
Yeah,
Hey, if you're watching, please leave a
for the
comment.
love of God,
For the sweet love of God, just leave a comment.
got to keep growing, boys.
Spooktober vibes.
Through the roof.
Big hugs, tiny kisses.